Hello and welcome back, everybody. We're gonna see a 4v4 training tonight. It looks like on one side we got Lescan going against looking for DShark. Both of these teams do want to get more experience before they're actually gonna get into the real seasons over there. They do still have the Coupe de Fleur that they need to play, and I'm pretty sure they are still waiting for that season 4 of the season 14 actually of the CivFR squadrons. Let me put it up on the screen here so you can see what I see. We do have also Forking Knight joining us tonight. I'm sorry for actually keeping waiting over there, Forking Knight. We did wait together for this. I do want to say hello to everybody on YouTube. Good evening, sir, and welcome, Omiko. Thank you so much for the 36 months. Much appreciated, sir. And also, bon somos you. Bienvenue. Colga Ananas, hello there, sir, and welcome. I did see Leech. Thank you so much, sir, for the raid over here on the stream. Much appreciated, sir, and I do hope you had a wonderful stream. I do also hope everybody's going to have some fun with me and the Forking Knight tonight. Let me actually open up also the microphone so we get to chat over here with the big man himself. Hello there, sir. How are you doing? Let me actually put things in my ear over here so I can actually hear. Oh my god. Are you here?
Hello, Mike.
Hello. Okay,
Good evening. Nice to hear you.
Yep, nice to hear you too. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I had a good dinner, and now looking forward to a great game.
Yeah, same. I do notice the players are starting to get their things together over here. Give me a second so I can give you a message, right? I need to give you a message with the draft. Oh, so you can see it live over here.
Oh, that will be great. Yeah, that will be great.
Yep. So we got almost to know the map. Lakes. It's gonna be lakes. It is gonna be lakes. It is lakes. That's it. They locked it in. What do you think about that? First thing that comes to mind for King Knight.
I mean, Lakes is quite a sim-heavy map. That's so the game can take longer, but it's not as, let's say, sim-heavy as, let's say, Rich Highlands, because you have the possibility to reach your opponent relatively fast sometimes. So there is also potential for mid-game war, depending on the civs you take. Yeah, for instance, you see Genghis is banned. Genghis would be a guy who could grief you with caching. Terrain is flat. Also Mapuche. So yeah, it's quite an interesting map. I also like to play it.
The highways on this map are actually quite awesome. I gotta say, much more than on Pangea Classic Ridges. We do have them with good, I would say, ways of getting to their opponents in a very, very, very good amount of time, like 2-3 turns, sometimes 4 turns to get from camp to camp. That seems it's fast. That sounds to me like it's very fast. And I can totally get it why they are banning civs like Genghis Khan. Like you said, Mapuche would be there, right? Deserving of these bans over here.
Yes, exactly. That's some kind of speciality for lakes that with horses you can get very easily to your opponent sometimes. And then it's, as you said, 2-3 turns and the damage is done. So you always have to watch out. It's completely different because usually you only push on highlands as soon as you can make roads. Preferably, of course, railroads, because it just takes way too long to get to your opponent.
Yep, it is. I do notice over here we do have a few more bans. Varangian is going to be taken out, and Coupe is going to be taken off by the Sharks. Oh, actually, wait a second. They named themselves the Sharks going against the Scar. Okay. Well, they weren't they looking for the Sharks? I believe they were looking for the Sharks, not becoming the Sharks. Did they just close the threshold over there? They became Sharks while looking for Sharks.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we got also Catherine asking us, is there an agreement on Catherine de Medici? That's actually a good question over here. Let me switch to CivFR and put it up on the screen so you get to see what I see. Let me actually see on their squadron organization. Okay, did they ban it? This is a training game. I'm not sure they are actually making anything about that. And I don't see anything actually mentioned over here in the... Oh, Adridi is saying they do have actually quite a few bans in the Coupe de Fleur in France. They actually have Aztec, Harald, Cyrus, Macedon, Netherlands, Sweden, Mapuche, Chandragupta, Vietnam, and Kublai China. Wait, really? They are actually banning these civs? Oh my god, so many civs. Anyway, doesn't look like Catherine de Medici made it in. Yeah, I guess we'll see if they will pick it or not. No, I didn't hear anything about it. That's a good question, and I definitely want to ask them in the debrief. I don't want to disturb them now, though. Cree is gonna also be a civilization taken out by Lescar. On the right side, we do have Gaul also taken out, and I do want to mention Australia and Gandhi over there as the first bands. Ooh. They are leaving in the game a lot of griefers, a lot of them, like Scythia, like Matthias Corvinus. Oh, there we go. They just took out Scythia.
You nailed it, Michael. You nailed it.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Japan still also in the game. How is this possible? Hello, you know.
I mean, I would ban Mapuche now. You don't want to see Mapuche. Yeah. It's such a cringe civ if you have to play against it.
Gran Colombia, though.
See Malon riders. Also Gran Colombia.
Yeah.
You don't want to see Malons or Laneos at your borders.
I mean, wait a second. We want to see them.
Yeah, of course we.
We're the side cheating for let's go Mapuche, let's go Mapuche. You know, like we see those Malon riders over there and the crowd explodes. Woo! Yeah. Catherine Magnificent. Oh my god, Sasu calling them out over here. Don't call them that. What do you mean? Oh, he's thinking they don't have the guts to actually pick Catherine de Medici over here. I definitely think they have it. Shaka is going to be taken out here. It also makes sense. Shaka makes sense, but it's a little bit later on the timing over here. Shaka definitely has like the medieval timing rather than early war timing. Rome, I gotta say Rome. It's been some time since we've seen Rome actually just chop his empire into somebody. Oh, there we go. Lescar is gonna pick Rome.
Michael, your predictions are quite good today.
Yeah, they're on spot. What can I say? I mean, you know, you handed me the ball. I should have dunked it. No, right? Can you explain the black bars? These are banned by the rules or by the teams. The black bars. Which are the black bars? I think the black bars are actually wait. They are banned this week. This is the bans that I was pointing out. It looks like they're gonna train for especially this week on these bans. So they don't have Montezuma, they don't have Kublai Khan China, Lotaro, Alexander, Batriu, Chandragupta, Cyrus, Christina, Sweden. But they do have Simon Bolivar. And I'm so surprised we don't actually see Simon picked up in the game here. They did go for Egypt on the right side. Do you not see this? You do see this, right?
Yeah, I see everything. Yeah.
Oh, my stream got stuck over there. Okay. Okay, it was done before. Yeah, they actually did it in the CivGG draft over here. Very good tool, actually. Very good tool. Sometimes it, you know, glitches out, but it's still better overall. Like, what, 99% of the time it's good?
It's such a good tool. I can tell you as a player how I usually struggled with the civs because you always have to check, do you have to look for the name of the leader or the civilization, and then you don't remember the name, and the timer is ticking, and here you can just click on the face and it's fine.
Yeah. Or click on the bar, search for it, you know. What's the name? What's the name? Quick. Yeah. True. Basil II, also on the next waves of bans. I do see Lescan is gonna go for Spain. That's gonna provide them quite a bit of an economy. On the right side, Tokugawa does actually end up doing quite a bit of gold for his team, and I'm pretty sure with Egypt over there it's gonna be good. We do need to see what they're gonna go next, but to be honest, on both sides you kind of see a gold maker and a good all-arounder, right? That's basically what we see right now.
Yeah, that's true. I actually don't get the combination of Cleopatra, the gold Cleo, and Tokugawa, because usually if you have Cleo in the team, you want to go external trades because your trades to Egypt are pretty good. But
that's true.
There is one Civ, only one Civ in the game who never wants to go external, that's Tokugawa. So it's probably only gold Cleo trading to Tokugawa, so he's getting fed even more. So he's probably the
Oh,
carry who should win the game in the end.
they're feeding Tokugawa today with
I guess so,
Egyptian
yeah, I
trade
guess
routes.
so.
Yeah. I guess we're gonna need to see if the overgrown Tokugawa, Chad Gawa over there, is gonna manage to actually clean the map. I don't know. I don't know. We've seen it actually multiple times. Egypt not managing to do well against very strong civilizations at the beginning, especially if it got caught out of position. We're gonna need to see today if it's one of those days. They do have two more bands to go for. Catherine de Medici has been taken out by Lescar, and as you can see, the Sharks looking for DSharks are still trying to figure out the last one. What is it
I
gonna
would
be?
suppose that after the banning phase, at least Luscar wants to go or should go for a harbor civ. Because I think that's always quite good to have. Yeah, just have a civ with a half-priced harbor. So you get up your districts faster, your cities are growing because you get additional food on your resources
Yeah.
after you have the lighthouse. So yeah, you grow faster, so you can work more tiles, have more production. It's quite good, and also just to have someone on the admirals. Yeah, it's also easy error score if no one else is there, so you get your golden ages easier.
Yeah, easy peasy. I do notice the last ban here from the Sharks. We got Nader Shah being taken away, and the Scars are still waiting for it, are still waiting to see what they decide, what kind of civilization they're gonna pick. I just saw that I actually need to do another coffee. Man, yes, earlier, I started drinking coffee when I started up the game, the 1v1, and then I didn't even get to the halfway through the coffee. By the time it ended, that was a fast game. Wow. Did you get to see that one, Forking Knight, by the way?
Which one? Which
The
one?
XP versus Rombrom earlier.
Oh no, I had to work sadly.
Oh man, this was so fast. Pitati Archer Mayhem. That's the
Oh
only
no,
thing I'm
yeah,
gonna say. Yeah, Pitati
yeah,
Archer Mayhem.
that can be a fast game for sure.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so we do
yeah, you
have
see, exactly that
the
what I
Griefer.
wanted to say.
Yeah.
They no, that yeah, they took Hungary because that's what I thought. Lascar, they banned Varangian and Tamar, so the only civ that is able to control CS um is
It's Hungary.
Hungary, and
Yeah.
I was a little bit curious why they banned Tamar because then the other team has the first pick, so they can take Hungary actually. So I'm not so sure if that was so clever to be honest, but we will see.
Oh, Gran Colombia. Maybe they baited. They baited them into picking Hungary. I do see
Maybe.
Scott over here with Hungary showing up. This is a very strong draft. I do feel like it's a bit powerful. Like in my mind right now, Rome plus Spain plus Gran Colombia should be a little bit tougher to handle than Egypt with Tokugawa and Hungary, doesn't it? Or at least in my mind, it kind of feels like they have that extra spice over there on the lakes map.
Yeah, I also like the draft with Cleopatra, Hungary. It feels nice. You will have a lot of gold for sure, but you also have to get some variety into your draft. I mean, maybe Tokugawa is going harbor, maybe, but you also probably need someone for the culture tree, and that's exactly what the other team is doing. Yeah, picking Russia, so he will get the culture up. He will get the theaters, the early books. And we'll just have a lot of culture and maybe even go for a CV if he's protected. So
Yeah.
that's what I think is maybe a task that now should be done by the other team as well. Maybe a Gorgo pick, for instance, I would kind of like.
Ooh, Gorgo, Pericles. Oh my god, we haven't seen both of it, like neither of the Greases in so long now. Nobody
Yeah,
wants to touch those, like, the
just something
amphitheaters.
to contest the writers. Yeah, so Russia is not getting everything.
Yeah.
You could also go, I don't know, Illinois, England is also interesting.
I don't want to
Why
point
not?
out Russia. If it gets an opponent next to her, I'm pretty sure next to him, I'm pretty sure he's gonna go against it. Like you've seen last time how much it matters to have those extra chops in the cities. If he gets to that point, he could just chop an army out really quickly. Kublai Khan. Wait, is this Mongolia or is this China?
I think it's Mongolia.
Is it Mongolia or China?
But I'm not sure to be honest.
Yeah, me neither. Chat, do you know if this is Mongolia or because I'm pretty sure it's a difference in color, right? In the background color, but I'm not
Yeah,
sure if
it's
the green
China
one
one
is
is
China or.
brighter.
Yeah, it is what. That's Kublai Mongolia. Okay, Pig Game is saying. Thank you, Pig Game. Good evening, sir. Okay, so we do need to move on the correct slot over there to get our spectator thing going. Do you want to be in the game?
No, it's fine for me.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me actually send them a message. Please don't forget to set spectator AI. Great. Good luck, have fun. There we go. Okay, so let me actually put it up on the screen over here on my left. Get the settings ready, get that prediction going for how many remaps are we gonna have this game around. How many remaps? 0, 1, 2. We do have time, 10 minutes. I guess we can go 15, but I don't want to take the chance. I'm pretty sure they're gonna go through this fast. As in get to select their civilizations and lock them in, get readied up so we get to actually see the maps. It looks like Potdefleur is ongoing. Ooh, yeah, Potdefleur. Flower cup. The flower cup. Let me get also a little bit of coffee and put another coffee on the brewer. Okay, it's on the brewer. They still didn't set the AI. No, they didn't. Okay, IssamDude is gonna pick up Philip II. Raym is gonna go for Matthias Corvinus. Coco, Cleopatra Egyptian. We got Neolaf from Philip II. Looks like Ptitpascal on Tokugawa. Gabzou is gonna go for Kublai Khan Mongolia. Potdefleur still needs to pick something, and Social Justice also needs to pick something. Okay, we got two Philips. Why do we have two Philips? That's not good. What's going on here? Okay. Well, we still need to see who's gonna pick up Russia. Oh, there we go. Potdefleur. Yeah,
it's clear. Yeah, you put Russia on the first slot. So if he's going to win with culture, then then it's just easier because you get your tourists while the defender doesn't get the tourist defense up. So it's probably 2-3 turns earlier that you can cheese out CV.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Actually, I thought that Kublai Mongolia is maybe just a counter pick to the Lanero guy. Because
Really?
he has Kashix. Maybe, why not? He has Kashix, and if he's close to Simon Bolivar, he can just come earlier with curses and Kashix and try to do something there. Yeah, try to cripple Simon Bolivar so he's not able to grieve one of his teammates. Maybe that's the idea, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Simon Bolivar usually does have a much earlier timing, like it could immediately explode at the first switch of the era when it gets its Commandant General. That's amazing for him, just free general
yeah, it
right
depends.
there.
If you have, as you said before, if you have a highway to your opponent, then you can have an early timing with him. Otherwise, he's probably simming up to Landeros because that's where
that's where the timing is. Yeah, true. I guess we're gonna need to see how they're gonna play this. And first of all, what kind of map they're gonna have. We don't know exactly, how to talk about their interaction. But there's a lot, like over here, a lot of civilizations that we've seen multiple times managing to shine in their own aspect. I don't think we've seen in some time Cleopatra just getting insane. It's been a few weeks at least since we've seen Cleopatra Egyptian get very, very good.
Yeah, I mean, you can always pick Gold Cleo. It's just such a solid pick, especially if there is no other floodplain civs in the game.
Yeah.
So no one denies you Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. I think that's quite important, and I think many people underestimate it because they think that Egypt is strong because of Itamananki. But I think Lady of the Reeds and Marshes is way more important.
Yes, very strong bonus over there. You get so much production, extra production from those tiles. If you do manage to get a lot of floodplains, there are cases.
Yes, I mean, you get it in all of your cities, first of all, and secondly, you don't have to pay 110 production for a wonder. And even then, it's not working, at least not fully, because you have to also improve the tiles. So you also need builders and additional production to make it work. I mean, it's a really good wonder, and the tiles look awesome if you improve everything, but you also have to invest for it.
Yeah, true. I was remembering right now the times when we saw Itamananki being implemented into the game, and I was remembering how many civs were going for that as quickly as possible. Like, as quickly as possible, rushing Itamananki almost every game. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I remember some Timas games with 2 Cleos.
Yeah.
And both were rushing Itamananki with chops and builder buys, and that was insane.
Yep. Thank you so much, Mudras, for the Prime. Much appreciated for the 12 months. Thank you, sir. It's good, but it ruins discounts. Itamananki is kind of bait now. Yeah, it is. I mean, it was kind of bait back then. Like, a lot of players were getting like some good spawns with it, and then they didn't know exactly where the lower limit is. You know, like, when is it viable to actually make a Itamananki on 7 floodplains? You have like 10 March tiles, so where is the number, you know? Just like in Liang, when do you pick Liang? When do you want the extra food? When do you want the extra production? When do you have enough resources around you? Yeah, so we've seen a lot of weird stuff. For example, it was Raym in a corner, sitting on 2 cities just to get the Itamananki with an opponent next to him, like 15 times. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happened. You know?
Oh yeah, I like the Hungary move. Yeah, he's settling rice next turn, and he has 4 districts across the river.
Yeah,
yeah. A really good game.
Well, wait, 2 districts, 3 districts, I guess, with this one, right? The banana, this and this. We need to ask chat. I'm sorry to disturb and interject over here, but we gotta ask chat. Where are we going? We're gonna take a look at Gabzou on the left side, or we're taking a look on Russia on the right side with Potdefleur playing it. Chat over here will tell us the way. It's right. We're going right. We're going Potdefleur. I'm sorry. There we go. We gotta take a look on the south. Where is it? There we go. We got Russia. Okay, he has a 1 deer tile in the capital. I do notice he's gonna have a lot of fertiles. What is this? 2, 4, 6 these camps, 7 camps over here. I mean 9, 10. Wait, what? 10 camps spawn on Russia? I don't think he needs gold anymore.
He has a pretty decent goddess of the hunt if he wants to.
Yeah, true. I think that's a lot of gold. I think that's his economy right there. This gold is gonna like keep him until 10, 50 or 60.
Yeah, he's in the north he has Tokugawa, so 1 ally, and if there is 1 other ally to the northwest, he's also protected by mountains. That could be good positioning.
Yeah, northeast is gonna have Tokugawa though. I guess we're gonna need to see if either of them are gonna want to use this land. But look at how flat this land is. This is unbelievable. Like, Tokugawa just needs to settle a city in the south, and boom, he's gonna have a highway to go until he's gonna reach Russia.
Yeah, you're right. They're not allies. Yeah, they're opponents.
Yeah, they're opponents. Yeah, northwest Hungary here, that's gonna be an opponent. No, that's an ally. So no, that's an opponent. Raym, that's another opponent. So Russia is between 2 opponents. West side, what does he have? Spain, that's an ally. East side, very far away, but Rome also has a way to get to Tokugawa in a 2 versus 1 fight might not like this. Let's take a look at Rome here on justice, or I should say social justice. We do have warrior moving to the west side. Horses exactly where he needs to settle towards Tokugawa, because why not? Game tells him. I think the game just made an arrow. You know, just go that way. You know, just settle horses is gonna be good for you. You see, big beasts. They're running around everywhere. Big beasts. Yeah, we gotta scout.
It makes a lot of sense to settle there. Yeah, you will have a 3-1 base, 2-2s.
Yeah.
So you will have a good game there.
And you can keep on expanding here to the west side. Yeah,
but
get
they are
everything
relatively
going.
close. That's quite unusual to be so close on lakes, but
yes,
they could have a lot of fun, yeah.
And why do I
Legions
imagine
versus samurai?
why do I imagine Ptitpascal here actually staying in the East China Sea, just sitting over here? I don't really see him settling east side that much. Maybe one city here on the oil tile. That's about it. Maybe. Still, that's kind of tricky.
Yeah, I could also settle south to the coast because there are whales
and
dice for free Pantheon.
Yeah, aqueduct later, because why not? Get that housing going, production going. Okay, let's see Spain. Spain was here. Madrid, continent split. Oh yeah, he does. He does to the south. Okay, and
but you don't want to settle to the tundra. It's a little bit of a bigger.
yes, a little bit unfortunate placement of this also. Kick the geothermal fissure. Wait, is he gonna settle the tip?
Bad, because if you get what's it called?
God of the Sea.
God of the Sea, yeah, the Fisher Boat Pantheon. You have good tiles, you have some hills, why not?
Yeah, I guess we're going to see what Spain is gonna do here. Neolaf is definitely gonna want to get at least one city to the south, and to the east over here on the sitting on the other continents. This is one of the weirdest things we've seen happening here. Like, you see how this river is not actually on the continent split, but it's one tile off. This is probably so annoying to Neolaf. He would definitely want to get a city there to the northeast, but it's just not on the right continent.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes it's unfortunate.
Yeah. Is he gonna settle non-fresh for this one?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But I need to ask, you know. Pit Game also saying they should remap for Spain. It might be. They should we're going to need to see what they do. Let's actually wait for them. We got turn 6. We got quite a bit of time to go. IssamDude is going to be here with Gran Colombia. Bogota is going to get his 3-2 banana. And I do see IssamDude going to get his scouts out. Northwest. West, he sees Mount Kailash. Has target. He does not have target. Not to the southwest, maybe east. Oh my god, his targets are too far away.
He has, I think it's also
Egypt.
Quite a bad spot for him, because look, where should he settle? He has one freshwater settle to the left, maybe then another one to the northwest. But because of the lake and the mountains, he cannot really go to the south because it takes way too long.
Yeah, so not early.
I don't like this spot, really not. He has no contact to the enemy, and his settles are quite slow.
Yeah, they are. He could play around it, though. I gotta mention, he could play around it. Like, there is a possibility. There is a future I can see over here, Gran Colombia getting big. But taking this war to Egypt is gonna be way too late. So Egypt right now is so protected by the elements. Is it? Actually, Rome has access to Egypt. I don't think he's ever gonna get there, but Rome has access to Egypt. That's it. Rome and maybe Spain? Maybe Spain? Conquistador? Maybe? I mean, I don't know. I'm watching, I'm seeing. There is a decent amount of territory between them. There is a possibility for a D-Day. I don't think Spain is gonna move a muscle, but I like to dream.
I mean, that's not so far for conquistadors. That's a decent range.
Yeah. Hello there, Nitro. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Mongol irrels him and anyone cleans him up. I see. That's the plan over here. He's a walking dead man. Oh my god. Okay, he's the bank account. Okay, I think his name. His more important Civ. Well, who are you talking about? It's Spain? Spain is the bank account. That's what you're talking about. Okay. 5-second energy. Also, good evening, sir, and welcome. Yeah, let me put up the team labels while we take a look at Hungary. Where was Hungary? Here. Buddha gonna get that coffee tile, gonna get quite a few 2-2s. He's growing quite fast. He's getting his settler out, and yes, he's gonna have a lot of bonuses. Ooh, Botrace carrying bonus in the south over here. Wonder. Oh my god, yes. Let's go. He has also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Too much to settle. 7 to settle over here on the aluminium tile. I don't think he's gonna do it. He's probably gonna put the city on the 2-2 here on the west side and then go for Motrace Canyon. He does see Motrace Canyon though. Yeah, he sees it. Where is he going?
You could make an argument to settle later on the 1-3 hill.
Yep.
So you have 3 districts across the river.
Mm-hmm.
But on the wonder, I mean, you can buy the 1-3-3-3 tile. It's disgusting.
Yes.
What's that? I mean, you give the city a trader, the city will grow, and you will have 1.5 monument for free. So good.
Yeah.
But probably not the first city.
I do notice we do have him prioritizing getting the city much faster than doing anything else. You can see he's moving the settlers southeast. Yeah.
Yeah, he will go to the 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
Have 3 districts across the river, a pretty good city, of course. And a fast one. And don't forget, fast cities are usually better than cities that you need to settle a lot of time for.
Yes.
Because everything is halved if you play online speed, except the movement, which is the same. So you pay a price if you delay your settle by 2-3 turns.
Yes, you do. That is a problem, and it's a price that you need to know if it's worth paying or not. Okay, one more to vote, and we're gonna see if they will remap. They will remap this. Neolaf, Potdefleur, IssamDude, Social Justice just said no to this. No to this map. They're getting.
I think that makes sense. Yeah, Russia was isolated. Colombia has had a sad spawn, so I understand that.
No trade routes between them. No coastal trade routes between them. I mean, maybe Russia could have traded with Rome here, but yeah, it would have been quite a bit of time, and also they had Japan in between them. I guess we'll see the next map and see how it's going. I did put up the team label so you guys know. On the left side, we do have looking for DShark with Gabzou today, Ptitpascal, Koco, and Raym. On the right side, IssamDude, Neolaf, Social Justice, Potdefleur will play for Lescar. You can't have Spain isolated like that. Okay, they have to. Okay, yeah, it looks like they did. The Nazis, Spain and Rome frontlining for Russia. That's the strategy over here, by the looks of it. Chat is calling it out. This is the time for me to get my coffee.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far.
Okay, there we go. Well, different map, different way to get there. Left or right? Where are we going? Chat, Twitch, YouTube? Are we going left? Are we going right? Okay, Hiding Dave calls it out this time around. We're gonna go left. We're gonna talk about Kublai Khan, Mongolia this time around. Okay, let's see what it is. What is it? Oh, Japan. Hungary. No. Okay. That's Spain. That's Egypt. Kublai Khan, Mongolia. There we go. And Gabzou is gonna play it. He does have a 3-foot tile over here to settle, a cattle tile. Ooh, ooh, this is a nice one for him. I like this. I like this cattle to settle, and also a 2-3 deer tile right next to it.
I think that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I think he needs to do it.
he can't know that he also then has a 5-0 sugar tile in the second
Yes.
ring, but I think that's quite easy.
Even better, yes. He's gonna open up settles to the south if he goes there anyway. We do have him with this river spanning to the northwest. Looks like he's gonna have this lake here in between with Ngazargamu in the middle, but I don't really see anybody that could have access to it for him to trade. Tokugawa over here, we did mention that nobody's probably gonna want to trade from Tokugawa. Since Ptitpascal is not gonna send trade routes. Gabzou though might actually send trade routes to Tokugawa if the rice tile is gonna be settled, and I think it is. I think it will be settled.
Yeah, the rice is a really good expand. You have fresh water, you have a lot of tutus, you can immediately trade to your ally. By the way, what is this God spawn on Tokugawa? There are 2 reefs. Ah no, it's only 1 reef fish, but Giga Campus, of course.
Yeah, exactly. And he's gonna have quite a bit of not only fresh water, but also this time around a lot more lake to use, or I should say coast to use, so he can get everything going. Motlatse Canyon southeast to get that extra culture going. This time around, he could actually settle quickly. Let's see how much are these settled. 1, 2, 3, and a 4 to settle. We do have south. Is he gonna go south? I don't think so, right? Southwest. He's probably gonna go here to west side. Much better settle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to settle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to settle, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to settle on the Motlatse Canyon, directly on the Motlatse Canyon.
But is the wonder? That's what I wanted to ask.
Yeah,
because I don't get the wonder. Some tiles are freshwater, some are not.
It's that just one tile left and one tile right.
But then it's not a good city. Because you have, I mean, you need a lot of builder charges to make it work, but
yeah, true.
Or at least some gold.
You're gonna use the sugar tile to grow. You're gonna have this 2-1-3-3 on the other side to give you the pantheon and also the extra culture. That's 5 extra culture that you get. Whoa, we're desyncing.
Oh, wow.
Wait a second, Tom. We might not have the map if we're desyncing.
That's actually true. That can be the case.
Yeah, this was turn 1.
Spawns that are not really happening.
Okay, I see Ngazargamu is back. Sanadu is just the same. We did have him getting there. Yeah, and okay. So Motlatse Canyon is still the same. I don't know what happened, but I guess 4 of us did desync over here for something. It is what it is. Okay, so next up, let's see. Spain? Is Spain? Oh, wait, not Spain. Spain. Cleopatra. Okay. Continent split in a way that he can't get there. There's like no way he can get to the other continents. It is what it is. We do have Racket Dead getting this sugar settle. I'm pretty sure to the southeast. We got some fireworks here. Wow. And looks like the big cat is taking a look. What's going on? Yeah. Okay. This is not one of those amazing floodplain spawn, but he does have a decent amount. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 tiles. Okay.
That's true, but don't forget there's no obligation to build a Temenanki. You can go for turn 3 sugar settle, has a good and fast expand there. And if you want to go for a Temenanki, you can just go to the left, maybe settle the marble, and then just build a Temenanki there. Also possible.
Yep.
Or set rice, maybe, I don't know. Not rice,
maize. Yeah, maize. Yeah, this is faster. Yeah. I guess we're gonna need to wait and see if Rakedet over here, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to do it. I don't know why I have this impression that he's gonna try to do a Temenanki.
But I think he should do it in the city to the left, because if you settle rice, you don't have any tiles left for Temenanki in your cap, so why not do it to the left?
Yep, true. Looking at Raym here, we do have this time around Hungary with again 4 tiles for his districts, by the way. 4 tiles. Okay, looks like Raym is asking for a Robbie because they have a view bug on Egypt. For everybody in his team, okay? And they're asking if everybody has BSM. And we gotta disconnect. Okay. Egypt traders, wait, near warrior, not Temenanki capital, near warrior, Kumasi, Egypt traders, Ding Dong, Kumasi, Egypt, that's the nuts, it's a money first there. Okay, let's actually, I
Oh, there
didn't
was
take a look at that
Kumasi.
Kumasi, yeah.
Wow, that's of course quite a nice interaction. Kumasi traders with Egypt.
Definitely.
Yeah, you go Armani first and have a Giga game. And it makes a lot of sense because you get the production towards the districts that you place close to your river. Get your districts up faster, and Kumasi rewards you for having a lot of districts. So, yeah, that's
It's
a
amazing.
pretty good game for Egypt.
Yes.
Yeah.
We did have a game a few days ago where players just killed Kumasi. They done him well. They didn't want to have him in the game. But in other games, Kumasi is just crowned King Supreme over there of the city-states.
Yeah, Kumasi is just one of these S+ city-states. I mean, it's something like in the league of Ayutthaya, Kumasi, just
Yeah.
Johannesburg. You get one of those, you just have a giga strong game. Or imagine Russia getting Anshan, also quite good.
And the change to Amani actually makes these city-states just much more powerful, or at least gives a way for the civilizations that are in a corner to still trade to somebody and get the benefits. Good, good.
Yeah, exactly, because you need some food and production in your cities to scale.
Yep.
And if you just trade to a city-state without getting food and production, that's quite nice, but don't forget, if you have a lot of culture and you unlock more civics, your districts and project become more expensive.
Yes.
And your cities are not growing, so you have no production with more expensive districts, so that will really backfire.
Yep, yep,
So you
indeed.
need the food and the prod.
Big Game was also saying it doesn't get better on Egypt. Egypt is in a weird spot where it needs externals to function, but externals are really weak now. Ooh. Externals are really weak now. Well, I guess externals from the beginning are really weak. Later on, they're not that weak.
Yeah, I mean, they become much better as soon as you get Wisselbanken, they are much better, but if you trade to Kumasi, you also get faster to Wisselbanken.
Yeah, true. Let me close up this, and let me put my things up like this. Okay, there we go. Wait, they still have a remap token, right? We just remap one map. We didn't get to see. Okay, the second vote. So there is still one available. Who is it? I think Let's Can voted for the first one, right? They wanted to take out Spain from that spawn. So we still have a remap token on the Sharks. Uh-oh. Oh no. Gabzou, really? Wow. Are we gonna load in while Gabzou is still connecting? Oh no. Okay, there we go. Now he reconnected. Whew, danger averted. This Mongol spawn, he can solo carry. He's surrounded by teammates and hard to scout. He can stay off the map here. Oh, if he can stay off the map and build up those spies, the level 2 spies, this is gonna go insane. He's gonna clean the map at the tank timing. But that also requires him to stay not scouted. That's not that easy in a 4v4. But we've seen it done before. I can't say I haven't seen it done before. Intel Grief people, yeah, exactly.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water to the great beasts of the Stone Age.
Okay, so we've seen
steps, you have come far.
Cleopatra, we've seen Mongol, right? We've seen Kublai. Okay, We got Cleopatra over here. We've talked a little bit about it. We were on Hungary, right? 4 tiles to actually get his Pearl of the Danube bonus, the extra bonus production towards districts and the buildings in them. Now, I do see he's gonna have more cities with so many more bonuses, but does he want them? For example, sitting on this one, that's an olive tile over here on the southeast of Buda. To the north, he's also gonna have places for him to get some more of those cities next to rivers. This one, for example, another 3 tiles to get. I'm actually quite curious how he's gonna place this, because there are, I see multiple locations like that are gonna look good depending on how you wanna place everything, how you wanna get your aqueducts done, how you wanna get your Gavron Plaza done, what do you wanna prioritize, getting like, for example, faster merchants or commercials, or faster campuses.
I think you should open commercials with Hungary, especially your cap doesn't have a good campus. And scaling wise, it can be a bait to open campus, because what I said for culture earlier is also true for science. If you have a lot of science and you unlock a lot of techs, your districts become more expensive, and that's what you don't want. You want to have cheap districts but a lot of production. So you can scale fast, and you get a lot of production with, of course, Magnus internals. So I think it's commercial first. Maybe
there is a certain tempo to hit, though. Like there is a certain tempo that you want to hit between the total production and the food you have to grow your cities in good enough time, so you can keep benefiting from discounts and going like campus into commercial, then discounting theater squares, then going for one entertainment, then you know, like keep on going, getting those industrial zones.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's hard to achieve, and I believe it's quite spawn dependent.
Yeah, I mean, if you have good campuses, something like +3, +4, you can also start with 2 campus and then discount 2 commercials to get the markets and the traders up fast.
Yep.
It just depends on the spawn. Yeah, totally correct.
Yep. Hello, that is Morio. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Also, Joburg and Auckland in the game. Well, we did talk about Kumasi, right? But we didn't put it up on the screen here. So we're talking about Egyptian traders to Kumasi. Ooh, that's beautiful. That is just beautiful over here. Not as beautiful as on Hungary, but yeah, definitely. It's gonna be good.
And he will meet Kumasi in a few turns. Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
all the guys of that team have so good spawns.
Yep. Is this gonna be? Well, I guess. Wait, they're the ones choosing right now. They don't want to remap this. Would you want to remap this? I don't think they want to remap this.
I don't want to say that everyone has got spawn, but they all have pretty.
They all, yeah, they're pretty good spawns.
There's not a single reason to remap this. It's yeah.
Oh, look at this. Spain is actually going to close this choke next to Nazca. He's actually going to say no to his neighbor, Raym. IssamDude, let's see, where are the Laneros coming from? Laneros, Gran Colombia is going to go towards Japan. Okay, well, or at least maybe some horses at the beginning. Rome is way too far away from what I do see. Can go there, can definitely build a pathway there. Not a problem. You do have also Rome with an opponent to the west side. That's Hungary here, and I do see that he can get to Hungary much faster. I wouldn't be surprised if we're gonna see some action over here in the choke point. Okay, what do we have? Russia. Russia is, I think, all alone. Oh no. Oh, there's also Matthias Corvinus next to Russia. Okay, we need to take a look at chops. Chops, decent chops. More than decent chops. Ooh.
I mean, the spawn I think is quite good for Russia. Yeah,
they
bought the T tiles, so Russia has food to grow the cities. That's of course also quite good.
And there's extra science.
Yeah, I mean, he's working a food tile together with the 1-4, so he has additional yields compared to everyone else in the lobby, so good tempo. And yeah.
I do see him with a bit more production than everybody. Just one more production there. So is Gabzou. Where's Gabzou?
And he's on a continent split, so he gets up a lot of Luxus. It's a good spawn, but he's quite alone. That's a little bit sad.
Yes. I guess Russia does what Russia does. We're going to need to see if he's actually going to get going. I would imagine he's going to want to get an army at some point to go against Hungary. Like maybe Corsair timing would be quite interesting to see against Hungary here, especially since he can couple his forces with Rome and get a 2 versus 1 going against Hungary. What is he going? Oh, even a 3 versus 1. Look at that. He can get bullied out of the map here. Spain, even if he gets this one-tail choke, he might get an army towards Hungary. I gotta say,
Oh no. Did you see
the
that?
one envoy. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
It's so valuable for Hungary.
Yes. I guess we're gonna need to see what is he gonna use it for. Now we do have Hungary here with some advantages. Does get that extra amber for the extra culture. A lot of production. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be saved up because of the Pearl of the Danube bonus, and we definitely need to see if he's gonna want to use the city-states aggressively or if he is just gonna want to keep them. For example, Mohenia Daru, right? This is just free unit generator over here against Russia. The griefing
That's true.
squad.
And actually, I feel a little bit. Russia
Yes?
might be in danger here potentially because Hungary has the WU on the light calf, and he will have good signs because of the mountains. So if he is faster to his UU than Russia is on cursors and his UU, he can do severe damage.
Yeah. But I do want to point out, even if they didn't meet each other and even if their spawns look good, it does seem like there isn't a reason, first of all, for them to remap this on the side of looking for DShark, but on the other side, on Leskar, it does seem like they might want to do this. Like they're missing trade routes. It's gonna be a bit weird. I guess we could have Spain over here sending trade routes to Rome. Are those? Perfect. They're on the other continents. They're on different continents. That's gonna be perfect actually. So Rome needs to get here in the northwest to set up those trade routes with Spain. Russia is not gonna trade with anybody. And Gran Colombia, what is Gran Colombia? Here, all alone, man, all alone. Yeah, I guess he's gonna have Japan to just go against, and that's it. Okay, this is it. This is it, boys. We're getting this map going. Spain should send a trader to Nazca, then bonk it. Yeah, you're not wrong. Take it out immediately. Yeah. A bit annoying though. You don't have the wheat tile and the marsh tile with possibilities to actually hit the city center there. It is annoying because you just give free of experience to your opponent if you can't keep it defended. Okay, so let's actually finish up the prediction. It's gonna be one remap. It is what it is, and it looks like quite a few people got it over here. You're Spain with fleets. Well, it's gonna take a while to actually get fleets. Yeah, we do need to take a look from the left to the right on each of the civilization and take a look at the spawns here a little bit more in depth. Mongolia, Gabzou is going to get his first city actually going towards the northeast, towards that spy style. I do notice he's going to have the 2 horses in the south that both are thundering out. He is going to have other horses on the west side. That's not really towards any one of his opponents. And as you can see, he is kind of isolated. And I say kind of isolated because he does have a possibility to trade with Japan to the southwest, while War Department, I mean, yeah, no. Gran Colombia is probably going to be the one that he's going to war at some point, but he needs to go through a one-tile choke, and that's going to be a bit hard to do. We're going to need to see if he's ever going to actually get an attack going through the north. Okay, Iron in the capital, first ring out, we do have him expanding. Ptitpascal, Tokugawa, let's actually see. West side, middle of the map, going for Motlatsi Canyon. Immediately, not even a question.
I'm not so sure about this. Yeah, I think that's a bait, to be honest.
And that's I guess the greediest play you could get, right?
I mean, you get a free Pantheon, that's good, and you get a free monument, that's also good. But where's your production?
Yeah, that's a problem. Where is his production? Well, maybe we're probably gonna see him get this city quite fast to grow. First of all, the culture actually allows you to gather tiles much faster. He
That's
only needs to
true,
buy
yeah.
this 2133, and then I'm pretty sure he's gonna start growing into iron tile, cattle tile, then the two-twos, right? So
Yeah,
let's see
maybe
how
it's
fast.
okay. Maybe it's okay, but I would have preferred the rice settle to the north. I think that's
Right, settle to the
also
north.
good.
Oh, this one.
Yeah,
Yeah. This,
because you
yeah,
don't have to
yeah.
buy tiles, you grow, you have a 3-1 base. What do you want more? You also
Yeah,
can
it's
get the
a
puncher with
fast
a
settle
dice
also.
tile. Yeah,
Yep. We do have this one on the west side as well. Like you said, the dice
also,
settle
yeah.
on his scout. Yeah, three dice, three dice actually.
And also the
Ooh,
question is which district do you open? Because I guess you want to go commercials now. No, he's going harbors, but he can't harbor there. I mean, he would need to buy a third ring harbor, but that doesn't make sense. Maybe he's going for a holy site.
good question.
Could also be an idea to
Hmm.
go. I mean, he has Trace from the Wonder, why not?
Yeah.
But we will see.
Big Game is also saying, wait. Who's going to find Geneva? It's stuck in the mountains. Pottery Russia is strange. No Artemis. Wait, we got over here Russia getting his Lavras. Yeah. Doesn't look like. Whoa! He's going archery. Wait a second. What are you asking here? We got him going archery. He probably clicked for a second over there on something else, and then bamboozled us all. Okay. Coming back to reality here, let's see what Koco's gonna do. Oh, after we do see Tokyo's strategic resources. Horses on the east, second ring. I do see iron also southwest, second ring. Easy to gather, easy to improve. Okay. Koco. Where is Koco? And what is he doing? Koco, he did not go for the sugar setter. He went for the 2-2 base southwest, putting down a Temenaki. Man, he didn't even wait a bit. And now he's gonna have that sugar settle for him. Yeah, there we go.
I don't like that, Michael.
Well, I gotta point out, he neither went for the maize tile, he neither went for the sugar tile. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Is this gonna be a slow tempo for Koco, or is he just not gonna care? I'm pretty sure this is like one of those differences of maybe one turn, like for a building or something, and you just don't realize it, right? It's so like
Yeah,
the difference between
I
them is
don't
so
know.
small.
I mean, you only have 3 farms on that small river after you settle your B3.
Yeah.
Is it worth to build a
Oh, at the
110?
Menanke, you're asking. Oh, yeah. I
I'm
think,
not sure about that.
yeah. I don't think he's going for the science. I think he's more going towards like bigger production on that city in particular. Like, and then he's gonna have these tiles on the northwest. He still didn't pick up his pantheon, but yeah, I'm not really a fan of Etemenanki in this position either. It will give him a strong capital though. That's at least like what, 3 tiles, 4 tiles maybe that he's gonna get with production. So 5 tiles actually.
Yeah, but where
2,
do
4,
you put
5.
your districts? Where do you put your
Not on
commercials?
the
You
river.
have to chop. You have to chop the 1-2 wood. Yeah.
Yeah. Over here, right? You go. Oh my God, he's gonna go
No, you
bronze.
don't go bronze.
Oh,
No, you
yeah.
don't.
No, that's
You
terrible.
don't want to kill
No.
your discount.
Yes. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, you know. It is what it is. I do see him trying to get the discounts, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna go open up commercials as quickly as he can. He's 8 turns away from getting it. 8 turns also from getting a Temenanki. Let's take a look at his strategics and then move to Hungary. We got an iron tile in the second ring of Raketet. I do notice his horse tile is southwest of Swenet. And wait a second, did he put the Etemenanki on the... I think he put Etemenanki on his horse tile. I don't think his horses were so... Oh, no, there's another tile of horse. There we go. That's the other tile. It was behind Raketet. I didn't see it. Okay. Let's see Matthias Corvinus. What is he up to? Buddha moving down. Pest got settled over here to get a bonus for exactly what you said. The commercial is not gonna get the bonus for his campus. I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to put a better campus, either a plus 3 over here or another 1, 2, 3, 4 over here on the stone tile. do have him getting
It's
the trade
always
routes.
kind of
Yes.
sad if you can't place your camp. I mean, if you place the campus across the river, you get it faster, and you also get up the library and the buildings faster, but the adjacency is not so good. So it's always some kind of trade-off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But this time, you know, he's not gonna need to think about it for long. He's just gonna put commercials, and it's fine. It's fine. You can get going.
I mean, look at this. Everyone going for commercials or harvest except of Russia.
Yes. I mean, Russia, wait a second. Did Russia pick animal husbandry? What does everybody think? Le prof de physique, bonsoir monsieur, bienvenue. All trading districts, exactly. Everybody's trading districts. I gotta ask, come on. Did he pick goddess of the hunt over there? Didn't he had like the biggest goddess of the hunt there? Or was this a different map?
I think he took
this was a different map. Oh no, this was, oh no, this was, this is a different map. Yeah, Earth Goddess. No, Earth Goddess, it is what it is. No more 10 tiles that would give him economy. So unfortunately, well, look at him go. He's getting a lot of faith going, and we do see him going for horseback riding. Wait, is this gonna be a fast attack against Hungary?
I don't think so. I think what you usually do on Russia is you put some turns into horseback. So the only idea behind this that you don't finish any tech, because you want to have your district costs low. So you just put some turns
into anything. Yes, yes.
Anything,
yes.
yeah. And at some point you have to start finishing techs because you can't wait any longer. But as long as you can wait for it, you just do it. Why not?
Yep. Big Game is also confirming that he will do the same, picking up Earth Goddess over here. And I do notice those shrines are getting built in both Kazan and St. Petersburg. We do have a third lava getting out. Egypt is walking in though, and we're going to need to see if he's going to actually manage to get something here. Doesn't look like he's walking on.
Yeah. If he can pillage, that would be really painful.
Yep. Well, let's actually take a look on Potdefleur. 2 iron tiles, 3 iron tiles in the capital, 2 of them right next to him, a horse tile to the north. He's gonna get both resources quite easy. Okay, and let's move forward. IssamDude, let's see. And we do have Bogota, Maracaibo, Guayaquil, 3 cities already settled. Bogota getting the monuments out, and I do see him putting down campuses first, a second, 2 adjacency campus in Maracaibo, 2 adjacency campus over here in Guayaquil, and 0 adjacency campus in Bogota.
Whoa. I guess not. Wow, really?
Yeah, he actually put it down. This is the 3 campus opener.
You can do it, yeah. You then just discount 2 commercials. It's a little bit slower, but you get up your signs.
Yeah, I think my biggest question right now is Gran Colombia actually going commercials afterwards, or is he putting down something else?
So. Or is there someone he can bonk into? He could go.
Yeah, Japan.
Go, yeah.
But you don't need encampments, right? On Gran Colombia, you don't need encampments. You get the generals anyway.
Actually true. True.
So what is he gonna put? No commercials, right? That's the only way. There's no other way.
What else?
Yeah. Just baited over there.
I wanted to say he will go campus into encampment. That's how you do it.
Yeah, that's how you do it, right? You reload to somebody. But this time, Gran Colombia, man, coming up big with his bonuses. Looks like we do have also City Patreon Goddess picked up by Japan. No Pantheon yet on Gran Colombia. He does have access to a horse tile, access to an iron tile, 2 iron tiles. No, that's a coal tile, so 1 iron tile. You would need to spend a bit of gold on Guayaquil to get that deer tile though. That's good. 2-3 tile coupling with the banana also. Very nice. Also, this is a nice, how do you call it?
The plantation.
The plantation Pantheon, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got some festivals. There we go. 6. Yeah. 7 and more to the south.
Yeah, I mean Colombia has a plantation bias, so he usually spawns with a lot of them.
Yeah.
Which actually is some kind of sim bonus.
It is.
Because you get up so much production and gold from the plantations. It's just insane.
Okay, so let's see what do we have here next on Neolaf. On Philip II, we do have him getting his 3 cities out, connecting the Gulf of Cadiz to... What was this? Why don't I see the name of this water body here? I don't know what it is, but anyway, to the west side here, to the Bay of Biscay. Okay, looks like Cordoba is gonna be there. Doesn't really seem like he's gonna have anything. A Lady of the Reeds and Marshes though. He picked it up.
Denied from Egypt.
Ooh, that's kind of bad. And Egypt right now is gonna get his Etemenanki. We got Monument to the Gods being picked up by Egypt. The last one the last game I've seen somebody do this, wasn't it Trinda on Russia? And he literally like built every wonder in the game. Or is it Canada?
Canada.
Canada. One of
Canada enjoyer, and
there
he likes this build if he's free sim. But what I usually think is when I see monuments to the gods, and also sometimes you see it in Egypt, why not switch? I mean, probably now it's too late, but why not go for Stonehenge? Because he has Stonehenge tile, and then he can go Wonder Religion, and can go
Sacred
for
Places with
cosplay. Sacred
Divine
Places
Inspiration?
and Divine Inspiration, yes, that can also work.
Sending traders immediately to Kumasi. Amani is establishing in the 410s. I mean, this was kind of, written in the stars over here.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say, Big Game?
You want to get your traders up, it makes a lot of sense, of course.
Builder hut on Mongol. Oh my, let's actually see. Did he actually pick up a builder hut here? Oh, very nice. We got 2 builders just running around improving stuff in Mongolia's territory. Religious settlements also. 4 cities strong.
He will just
very nice. Yes. I do see Magnus establishing in there. The internal trade routes are gonna be the way. We need to take a look at Rome also. Let's see. Actually, wait a second. We didn't take a look at that quickly to Spain, right? We got him on 4 cities also. He's getting the upgrades in the volcano in the north, and I do see him benefiting from very good tiles. 3 tiles from the beginning in that city on the west. Was this a forest fire? 1, 4, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure these are not normal tiles.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, external trade route though. What is he sending? Johannesburg?
Not bad.
God,
maybe he had a quest.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Interesting.
I mean, Joburg is also S tier. Joburg is just such a good city state. It's so dumb.
Yes. Just straight bonus. Yes. Yeah, we do have.
Yeah, it's really good. Wait, it must have been a Habub or something, because also the stone in Toledo is 3-2. That's not legal.
A 4-1 cattle tile and a 3-2 stone tile. Yes, I mean he has such a good tile.
Something is completely illegal here.
Okay, well, we do have next up to talk about Rome, but I do see iron is going to be right next to Madrid. Also in the second ring from Toledo, we do have horses somewhere, south of Madrid, where a Spanish slinger is keeping an eye on them. We do have, of course, the trader being sent over here, and he's going to create a pathway for the next settler to come to the southwest. That's going to be him getting 5 cities before even the next era starts. That is how fast he's getting them.
But watch out, Michael, the trader could be in danger, because there is a Hungarian warrior, and he will probably not be spotted by Neolaf.
Oh wait, he's going back. The Hungarian warrior is going back. Why is he going back? No, he doesn't want banana, he wants amber. No,
he should go banana.
And look at him, he actually went banana, and he said no to banana, and he went back.
Oh, I can tell you what happened. The scout was on the 2-2 and the warrior was on the 3-2, and then he said, okay, goodbye.
So, wait, they're gonna meet each other here?
Yeah, we will do it there as well.
They're gonna meet on the other side. Can we show the green people? Yes, sir. Let's see. We got Euclid, Imhotep for the extra production. Trungtrak as the first general. Doesn't really matter which admiral, and it doesn't really matter which writer. Okay, it is what it is. I don't really see anybody important here, to be honest. Well, no, you could make an argument that Marcus Licinius Crassus might be interesting with the 90 gold, but I don't think they're actually lacking gold here at all. Anyway, Rome getting a commercial, 4th city, not a 5th one, so look at that. Actually, man, Spain's extra city over there is gonna come up big for him. Not even Rome managed to get a 5th settler out. Wow. We do have him getting Magnus in 2 turns there. I do see him benefiting from horses and iron in the capital, second ring, both of those resources. More of them in the other cities, and we do have him with fertility rights as a pantheon, getting the extra food from rice tiles, from maize tiles, and so on. Wheat tiles, that's a lot of food in Lugdunum though. That's very nice. Why don't I like this city? I don't like it. Anyway, it is what it is. It kind of seems like he's also starting to expand towards the east side. Yes, Lugdunum is kind of in distance from his capital, but he's actually settling towards Japan. They might couple their forces at some point to try to take over the Japanese Empire. And as you can see, Japan already has like 3 slingers out and started to expand towards the west. Has a 4th city coming around and the 5th one in the bill queues in Tokyo. The 6th one also in Fukuoka. And look at him, man.
That's quite typical because he probably wants to go audience chamber anyway.
Yeah.
Because he wants to have high population cities, especially in the cap, to buff his traders. But,
wait, Ptitpascal. You're talking about Ptitpascal, right? Japan or Rome?
Japan, yeah,
Japan.
yeah.
Makes
so
sense.
it makes sense to get out your settlers earlier because you don't get an ancestral hall bonus, so you can just go for it immediately.
Yeah.
But when I look at Rome's land, I thought about what would Astikos do here, and I think Astikos would have went for Holy Site Rome because he has so good adjacency with all the mountains that could have been also a play. Imagine here, Earth Goddess and Holy Sites could also work.
Could work.
But, I mean,
yes,
but commercial Rome is always good.
Yes, I think Astikos would have gone maybe Holy Sites after. Like you do get good placements for them, but I think he would have gone maybe for 2nd into 3rd era Holy Sites, like going dark then, getting his monasticism then, and then pushing tanks. Not at the beginning. I think opener he's going well, like commercials into something. Yeah. Anyway, we do need to also take a look on Russia, right? Let's see what's going on here. His trader is safe, but I see there is a scout there that's sniffing around. We do have the warrior inside of the city center. We got Temple of Artemis also getting built in 7 turns. While I do notice there is a builder here, Russia is gonna need to protect it. But the scout, man, this scout from Egypt is not letting go. And he's gonna get probably the first religion of the game, right? Feed defender on Russia. P-Game is making a comment. Okay. If he skips defender, it's kind of greedy.
You don't need defender now. Why should you? You want to scale? Guess it's something like
Lay Ministry?
Pilgrimage or Lay. Probably Lay. In Lay is the classic Russia build.
Yeah.
And going theaters first and not.
Big Game does make a good point that he is isolated. Now, I'm not that convinced Hungary is gonna come against him at the beginning, but I would imagine Russia actually being the aggressive one in this case. So let's see. We got him, Lay Ministry, and Feed the World. Yeah. Okay, so I think he's gonna be a bit more aggressive. He's not gonna wanna just sit here and stay pretty until he's gonna get a culture victory or somebody comes against him. He's probably gonna wanna go against Hungary here. I guess we'll see how things evolve. He does have forces in the 2nd ring. I do notice he has iron in the 1st one, and he's getting his government plaza down. Looks like the Egyptian scout is making a move for his Lavra, and I'm pretty sure Russia is gonna wanna try to take him out. Let's actually see where Russia is gonna move.
Political philosophy, no? Because that must be the Gov Plaza on.
Yeah. He's on 3 turns political philosophy, writing in 2 and 3. Yeah. That's quite quick. 12 culture at 10 will do that.
That's a little bit surprising for me. But
did he get? That's a lot of culture, by the way. So already has Moksha. I'm thinking maybe he did get some envoys in the city states.
Or maybe he got a government title.
Yeah, look,
so
two envoys.
Earlier.
2 envoys in Mohenjo Daro. Let's see. Here I don't know. Kumasi, maybe. Koco Raym, no. Okay, that's it. Anyway, in terms of city-states here, we do have Kumasi, Ayutthaya, and Mohenjo-Daro for the culture. We do have Auckland, Johannesburg, and Mexico City for the production bonuses. Geneva is going to be the only one for science in the game. Nazca, Yerevan, and Chinguetti will be providing the faith, and you can imagine Russia is going to be quite happy when he's going to find out about Chinguetti. We got the Auckland, and Gazargamo with Kabul coming up for the military, and I do notice there's no commercial city-state in the game.
Yeah, actually, it's a pretty good, let's say, city-state draft for Russia, because you have 3 white CS. No one wants to contest them usually. Maybe Hungary.
Yeah, and that's a lot of faith. That is so much more faith.
Yeah,
like these city-states makes so much of a difference. Unbelievable. Anyway, we got only 3 more turns until the players are going to need to get going for the golden ages, and I do notice we got some problems here. We actually have some problems. IssamDude 15 out of 19, Neolaf 18 out of 19. Neolaf gonna get his commercial down in Toledo, not gonna matter though. That's not a +4. That shouldn't be a +4. Yeah, it's a +3. He doesn't have a +4 anywhere. City on another continent, maybe? Yeah,
yes,
he's gonna get a city
on
on
another
that.
continent will do. Oh no, getting
what the?
city states.
Really?
Thank you very much.
Really, Johannesburg? Really?
And I guess he has to set. No, he can go to the 1-1 and then settle next turn on the wheat.
Yeah, it's fine. I guess it's fine. Whatever happens next turn, it will happen next turn.
Sometimes city states just do city state things.
Yes. IssamDude, let's see, what is he gonna pull off? He's getting his government plaza. That means he's very close to getting his political philosophy. Not close enough though. He will need 3 more turns, and that's 1 turn too late. 2 turns too late actually. Bogota gonna get Moksha in 2. Guayaquil gonna get the campus in 2. He's not getting the golden age.
If he could chop in Maracaibo, he could get a +3 campus. That would be fine, but he's not in time to chop.
Well, he has a chop in Bogota. He has a builder in Bogota. He's never gonna get there. He wants to get there. You see him, he wants to get there. But he's not getting there.
That would be extremely bad.
Oh my god, he's not getting it. Can he get a city maybe? You have Koco. Maybe he's getting lucky with the city. Okay, he got an improvement on a wheat time.
Yeah, that makes sense. Get one error score probably because it was flooded, I guess.
Yeah, 16 out of 19. 16 out of 19.
To get 3 points, I don't see it. Pauses for the end of the game.
That's a problem. It's been a long time, but I gotta say, if there's a 1 map in which you don't get enough error score, that's Lakes. You should see, like, I'm pretty sure you actually tried Lakes in FFAs. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I can tell you, I played Lakes once and with Vicky, and you get your unique harbor and you get the free boats, and it was kind of difficult to get gold. And once I played it in FFA on Rich Highlands, and I even managed to get Dark Age.
Yeah.
Because I didn't meet anyone.
Yeah, that's like nobody. For miles,
It can sometimes happen, but usually in teamers, especially, don't forget we have spectators here, so you have 2 additional error score.
He's getting
shouldn't happen.
My god, look at this.
Yeah.
He's 1 turn off, man. And not even 1 turn. That is, look at how much production he's missing. He's like 2 points of production missing from getting that campus. Oh man, I feel so bad for him right now. I feel so sorry for him.
Yeah, but maybe that's when the team should have realized, buy him a builder, send him to the 2-2, chop.
Yeah,
and golden age. But probably there was not enough gold on it, or the call came too late.
I do want to mention, do you see the numbers I see here for King Knight?
Yeah. Pretty decent monumentality, I guess.
Standard 340 faith when you get into the next era. You get Temple of Artemis in St. Petersburg here. Oh,
you will have a pretty good game, and he has irrigation already. That's also good.
Oh man. Oh, okay. This is nice. So, unfortunately, IssamDude not made it to the normally, not made it to the golden age. We're gonna need to wait for them to actually get things going here, and I think it's safe to actually put up the who's gonna win prediction. Now let's actually put it up here. Start the prediction for who will win. We got on one side Lescar, and on the other side we do have the boys from looking for DShark. That's actually for DS. Submission period, we can actually put it up for 30 minutes. I'm pretty sure this game is gonna keep on going, and we're gonna need to see who's gonna manage to snatch the victory. Okay, I do want to put up also the biggest question of them all on YouTube, by the way. If we can get to, let's actually see. Do we start live today? Do we start live today? Let's actually go for, can we get to 30 likes? There we go, we're starting live. Yay or nay? There we go, let's go, let's go. This Mongol can carry here, but I don't know how the player plays. Well, let's see, Gabzou actually has quite a bit of experience. He has been in 2 seasons of the CWC, if I'm not mistaken, and one with SPA, and the other one I'm not sure who. And then I do want to mention that he transitioned from being quite a gold cobbler, as in he was greening out quite a bit of stuff, and he was preferring sim to a more balanced approach to the game with a lot more war actually involved. Also, Nick, good evening, sir. First normal age is sin. Oh my god, yes, he's right. That is a sin. That is a sin. Chat, do we have over here, do we have how do you call it, a decision, I should say? Do we have a decision? Can we hear a few yeses or nos if we do have Gran Colombian sinning, doing the greatest sin of them all, not getting a golden age in the first one? Chat, hello? I guess not the sin. Yeah, we got a yeah. We got a yeah.
It must be a sin, Michael.
It must be. I don't know if chat doesn't say. I mean, chat has spoken.
It's not allowed. It's really not allowed to win first golden teamers. It's really not.
Okay. Three. We got 3. Fortuna Belly, hello there, sir. Good morning. Also, Fullens, good evening, sir, and welcome. I guess we gotta take it down. Right? Well, let's actually put it up over here. This one sin. We got one sin. Civ6, we got to 1. It is what it is. Okay, let's see. What do we have? On Gabzou, we got a pen brush and voice golden age, 4 cities strong. He's getting to 2 turn a campus. Ooh, that's a big one. That's a +3. That's gonna turn into a +5. Ooh, very nice. We do have him also getting his got from Plaza in 1 turn, and I do notice he's gonna get quite a few chops in the capital. I would imagine he's actually gonna chop the deer tile. Do you think he's gonna chop the deer tile, or is that builder going to chop his soon-to-be campus tile when he's gonna get the 7 pop?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't think you chop the deer now, but yeah, let's see.
Yeah,
it's quite nice to have these deers on the tails because you can chop 2 times in a row. It's so good, so much tempo.
Yes. We do see a few boats are getting out from Ulaanbaatar going towards Ngazargamu. Yeah, you called it.
He's killing Ngazargamu,
yeah. Free city is a free city. Gabzou is gonna make how to say, make Ngazargamu his own here.
And it's a good city. You get access to a Lux.
Yeah.
And you can easily take it because you can actually attack it from 4 different tiles. It's so easy to take. I would make 3 galleys. I saw that people do it with 2, but I always think that if you make 2 and then you fail, you just look pretty dumb. So just make 3 and it's okay. I mean,
what was it in the cartoons? It was donkey face in the cartoons. Remember that? Yeah. You basically remain with making donkey face at your own PC. You're like,
Yeah. And he's correctly. Yeah, he stays 1 tile away from the border, so the city-state doesn't realize, oh, danger is coming.
Yeah.
So he doesn't, or the city-state is not building units. And the scout is important also, because with the scout he can make a siege, so the city is not healing. So maybe even 2 boats are enough.
Looking over here at what's going on, we got Ptitpascal with a pen brushing voice golden age. Looks like he's gonna be 14 science with 23 culture, 4 cities strong. I don't see a fifth settled yet. I do see a holy side coming out from Fukuoka.
Yeah,
Only a
I
plus
told you.
one though.
I
Oh,
told
plus
you.
2, sorry. Yeah, holy side there. We got Japan also not putting a city to the west, not putting a city towards Gran Colombia. He's actually keeping Gran Colombia over here at arm's length. And well, I guess
Yeah,
we know
you see
why.
what's coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It is what it
you
is.
already know what is coming when Colombia is next to you, but if he
Yes.
misses golden, then you
That's
really
just
know what is
guaranteed.
coming.
Yeah, it's guaranteed. We got Koco also. Let's see, 3 cities strong. He did manage to get, well, at least one farm. I do see him putting down another here, getting to 2/3 etc. from Rakedet, still getting his settlers out. So 4th, 5th, and 6th cities soon. We do have him getting his triangle of course, farms there. Extra production from Etemenanki. No Lady of the Reeds and Marshes, unfortunately. And we do see that he's gonna actually settle that marble tile. Now we do have the Gavron Plaza giving him bonuses towards commercials here, and then we do see him on 31 gold a turn. I do have to say, on the left team, on looking for DShark, all of them have very good gold per turn, like across the board. We got also some horses coming around here from Swanet. Magnus is going in. That is unfortunate though. That series of Swanet is in majority, overwhelming majority, gonna have chops only for bronze working. So is he going bronze here? Cleopatra? Whoa. Well, I guess we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
No, I think masonry is just to get some wonders. I mean, usually it's for pyramids, but there is no pyramid style. But if Egypt has monuments to the god, I want to see wonders now. Maybe hanging guns or something like that.
Yeah. The real question is, does Hungary go oligarchy for the levies? Let's actually take a look, a quick pick over here, because it's the next one. And, well, autocracy.
You don't go oligarchy.
Autocracy opening. He opened up autocracy.
I mean, that's quite common to go for the first turns to autocracy before you finish your Gov Plaza building, because you get some additional yields. And but of course you want to have the political philosophy, no, not political philosophy, the housing and the
yeah. Oh, from Classical Republic, you mean the other one? Yeah. Classical Republic. Yes. That's, I guess, my surprise over here, but I guess, you know, it might work. Let's actually see. He does have 4 traders already being sent towards the city of Bura. I would imagine his production and food generation are gonna slowly ramp up as he's adding more bonuses to his Magnus Gavron Plaza / commercial city. I'm actually a bit surprised he's only on 55. Oh, there we go, just 66. He's starting to send them, and it updates slowly. So 66 production here for Raym at the moment, with 13 science and 22 culture, 33 gold a turn, getting a few archers out, and I'm pretty sure he needs to be careful about Russia. Now, Russia, you did see that 300 plus, 340, 50 faith that he had. Well, he spent most of it, and he got 1, 2, 3 settlers out. And I do see a wave of units also coming around, more builders, so he can chop his districts, and as you can see, going for theater square openers here on Kazan. That's actually basic, that's normal.
That's true, but
yes,
I think I would say that Hungary at least needs to worry a little because Russia is taking guns. So maybe he uses Magnus to chop out some horses and send it to Depression.
Yes, Magnus in Kazan is a worry indeed, and I gotta say, we're gonna need to see. We're gonna need to wait. There is a
lot of
horse coming from St. Petersburg also. So yeah, he's going. I mean, I think that's the way anyway, right? Go take Mohenjo-Daro and then use the horses you took Mohenjo-Daro with to go against Hungary. Even though I gotta say, my instinct actually tells me to keep these under wraps and like try to get them in the fog of war to surprise here Hungary. If you go against Mohenjo-Daro, you're basically gonna tell everybody, hey, I have an army and it's coming for you, you know? Okay, IssamDude, let's actually see. Normal age, unfortunately, getting his 4th city towards the southeast, 5th city coming out from Bogota in 2 turns, and building up his Warlord's throne. Was a bit late, you know, 17 size, 19 culture. He has 16 gold 10 with 40 production. Definitely could get better here. And I guess we're going to need to see if he's going to chop an army or not against Japan. The more he lets Japan be, the more units Japan will have, and the better those units of Japan will be. So yeah.
First house out, next house is coming.
Yep.
And also the forward settle on the cattle. Yeah, I like doing.
I'm sorry, my cat started playing on next to the window, and the big cat is very big, and the little one is how to say, too energetic, I should say. And I was worrying, like I was just standing over here watching, seeing if I need to pounce or not, you know, jump to try to stop them from eating each other or not.
Yeah, cats usually have their own things what they want to do.
Yeah, yeah. It is what it is. Ce faci, mă? Dă-te jos, da. Sorry. Okay, next up, Neolaf. We need to talk about Spain here. Oh my god, we haven't seen his spawn in quite some time here, but he had the best tempo, right? The best tempo of them all. Let's see,
Yeah,
Neolaf.
he had a really big kaboop, and
Yeah.
he knows how to sim, so I expect to have him a good game.
Neolaf here, 19 science, 38 culture. We got him on 72 production right now, with horses coming around from 2 cities, getting his markets out. Didn't improve that many tiles. I do have to point out, he didn't spend that many builder charges to get this land. This is just, you know, natural over here, all for Spain. He's also gonna have all of this land to go for. Johannesburg has built so many units. What's going on with Johannesburg? 2, 4, 6, 7 warriors.
Okay, I mean,
this
Joburg.
He did. I mean, there's money in there. He does
Because
have 4.
the
Yeah, I
warrior
don't think he
is
levied.
kind of
No.
dead. I mean, if he has bronze and he upgrades swordsman, it's a lot of swordsmen.
Yes, and I was thinking, like, when is Raym gonna actually get his envoys? Is he gonna put any in this city? He doesn't have a single one, so he would need 5 of them. Look at that. Neolaf just put.
Yeah, but
another.
that's quite important. Yeah, he's in the city states because imagine what is it? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7
Yes,
swordsmen
7.
with plus
7
5
swords.
and 1
Yes.
extra movement coming to Valencia. The city is dead immediately.
I would
Settle on
imagine so.
floodplains.
Yeah. But is he gonna have enough culture? Gabzou over here is gonna need to be sorry, not Gabzou. Neolaf is gonna need to be careful. He's gonna have he's on 38 culture at 10. He's fine.
And he has a money in there, he will secure it because it's also such a high value city state, of course, so nothing to get there for Hungary.
Yeah. How is Raym
well
down
played.
30 production already? Wait. How is Raym down 40 production already? I would think the answer to that is he never got the 5th set. He didn't get the 5th settler in time. He spent some time to do something else, and I'm not sure what he did over here. Or maybe he just didn't have the tempo for it. Because usually you do see Raym on 5 cities immediately. I guess 56 production.
Sometimes, but I mean, if you compare to Spain, he doesn't have Habub, so
yeah,
just
he doesn't have
slower.
Habub. Yeah, no Habub. No Habub. Spain over here is going to get those horses, and I would imagine he's going to want to do something with them. You don't just build them for nothing. Where are they going? Southwest. Oh, looks like he is actually preparing for the possibility of Johannesburg getting levied, and he needs to send some defense in Valencia.
Maybe, but why should he? He has 5 envoys there.
Oh, I don't think he's going to kill Johannesburg.
Really? No, but even for protection, I mean, you don't want to spend production to protect yourself because you could use it for scaling. I thought about maybe he kills the city-state to the southeast. Nazca, because then he gets another harbor city, gets access to
Rome.
The coast, coastal traders to Rome maybe, but therefore but for that purpose the horses are going to the wrong direction. So I'm also wondering.
Yeah, we'll see. He does have a wave of another 3 settlers coming around in a few turns, so I imagine we're gonna see him on the 8 cities, 9 cities quite soon. Also going in Seville, putting down an entertainment complex. That kind of gives me the idea that he's trying to go for Colosseum. Interesting.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're going to need to see where he's going to want to put it. Hanging Gardens does give him more growth throughout his empire. This is very valuable, not to mention that, but also more housing. Liang establishing in Toledo, well, that's his, no, Madrid is his capital. So he has Moksha in the capital, Toledo over here with Liang. Took quite a bit of time for him to get to Cordoba, though. I'm actually a bit surprised he went so far away to the west side. It's not a bad city, actually, on the contrary, but it actually took him quite a bit of time to move on the river on the other side of Toledo. Anyway, let's see. Next up, we do have social justice on Rome for okay, getting his markets out. Doesn't have all of his traders. He only has 2 or 3 at the moment, and does need to activate the third one. We do have Pingala plugged in Antium, Rome getting his Magnus, Moksha in Lugdunum, and I do notice the builders are coming around. This should be feudalism builder soon. I don't think he has it yet. Yeah, 4 turns for feudalism, so I'm pretty sure he's just keeping them. So he's pre-building them.
Yeah, he will prepare them, and then when feudalism finishes, finish one, and then chop one more, and then improve everything that he has.
Big Game is also mentioning about Spain here that he's closing the chokes, so maybe closing the chokes to Hungary, and but I think he was referring more that he's closing the chokes towards Hungary to the southeast, not southwest. I guess he did manage to get like 2 of these horses, one going one direction, one going the other one. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Yeah, that's a reasonable call. Yeah.
Okay, let's see Potdefleur. Is he in Monumentality, right? Monumentality, putting down encampments from Astrakhan. I do see his 6th city is also going to settle quite soon. Oh, 7th city coming around from Johannesburg. That's going to shave off one of his population points, unfortunately, and it's not like he actually can grow quite quickly fast. We do have him still with quite a few chops in the capital. Only chopped a single horse, or he built a single horse. Did not actually use Magnus yet. It's still time, don't get me wrong, but he did not use him yet. Now I would imagine he does want a general here, and I would imagine he does want to take out Mohenjo-Daro, not keep it. Right now 31 science with 27 culture. Does seem like he's much further ahead than Matthias Corvinus. He does have 64 production versus Raym's 67. I do notice he is on 64 faith a turn. That would actually pad those production numbers quite nicely with quite a few more points. We do have also Egypt sending a unit towards him. We're going to need to see if Koco is also going to be getting some Russian surprise over here with the city of Kumasi being so exposed. Ooh, I think this needs to be a target. This actually needs to be such a big target over here for Russia. Take that city out, Kumasi. That is so much culture.
That could potentially be.
Yeah. We do have him with his religion expanding, getting Oracle in Voronezh, where he does have a campus with a library. Did he actually? No, he didn't. Okay, I was thinking maybe he did get Hypatia, but he actually hard built a library in there. Matthias Corvinus did get Zankian. That's one of the first merchants with extra trade routes on him. We do have Hungary here with 12 points remaining for Piero de Bardi, and I guess he doesn't care that much about it. Oh, wait, extra envoy. He might care about Piero de Bardi. What's worth more? An envoy for Hungary or an extra trade route for Hungary?
I think you want everything.
You want everything.
Don't choose. Don't choose. Just take.
Yeah, just get projects going.
He's already getting up his deep look quarter in Debrecen. That's quite typical for Hungary to go for early deep look quarter. To even get more envoys, to levy, to get more city states, to levy faster, and to do damage to your opponent.
He's still in autocracy, but I do see him starting off on his Gavron Plaza building, Warlord's throne. Yeah, I think he knows that Russia is coming after him. I mean, Mohenjo-Daro got declared on Russia. You can see immediately the garrison health is going down, and I'm pretty sure Hungary is aware that he will need to fight his opponent here. There is no way, no other way. Math rush is the best build if you rush men at arms with a levy. I see. Russian settler in jeopardy. Yeah, so I was thinking if I should talk about it, but that was a forest and the warrior was just one tile too far away. Volona did get settled in the meantime. Potdefleur is going to need to improve some of these tiles, but he's pushing off the Egyptian settler, warrior. I do notice also Russia is going to need to actually, you know, pillage some of those farms to get his health back. Mohenjo-Daro is going to get a horse in 3, and that's a problem. Only 2 units. Actually, wait a second. He has another horse here. He's not killing that state. I think he might be killed by Mohenjo-Daro. Wait, is this Irel? Oh no. Potdefleur.
I mean, he could just chop some more
Oh
horses.
my
and
god.
it's fine, I guess, but
Wait, I think we need to ask chat.
how he wanted it.
Wait, is this one of those times we need to ask chat who's the best between Mohenjo-Daro and Astrakhan? Is one of those times we need to see a flood of reactions here in the chat? Do you think Mohenjo-Daro best? Or do you think Russia best? I think Rome can pressure Hungary a lot here. Rome can pressure Hungary a lot here. If only he would actually do anything towards war. But I think I see him more simming than actually doing anything. Okay, it's not one of those times.
I really like what Hungary is doing. I really like it because he's between Russia and between Rome. So he's not the free simmer who will go ancestral hall, 12 cities, commercial everywhere. He is just out for damage, yeah. So he goes for ironworking, he goes for warlord's throne, and he will just spam units. And if you look at the settler in depression, he will also forward settle Russia. I mean, it's a little bit ambitious with no units out and 14 cities trying. That's maybe a little bit too optimistic, but maybe he should get some horses out.
He does have a lot of chops though. That's what I was watching. So first of all, he's keeping his chop. He did switch to oligarchy. Next turn, Warlord's Throne. Another one of these builders coming out from Debrecen. And I think he can chop immediately an army. Like in 2 turns, he's going to have quite a few horses. Mohenjo-Daro getting the horse inside. Oh man, these horses are going to die at his borders, aren't they?
I think Mohenjo-Daro is the best player in the lobby.
Yeah, this is
Hungary like a hero.
MV Paro here, MV Daro.
Yes.
MV
Most
Daro.
valuable player, yeah.
Yeah, Domis, thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome to the stream. You usually save chops for foreign ministry, same as Mongol saving for Intel agency chops, same concept here. Well, let's actually see if he's actually going to go for that. Hungary does have to choose his production soon, and we're definitely going to see what's up. Hungary is also moving a settler towards next to the mountains towards the south of Debrecen, and he's going to get closer to Russia. Russia is starting to actually chop the tiles in Argalansk in Kazan, and he has a lot of potential faith also to use for next chops. 34 science, 32 culture is definitely stronger than Raym, still stronger than Raym. Rome here has quite a few problems though. Quite a few problems to get everything going.
Rome Ancestral Hall, yeah. Ancestral Hall.
He went so Ancestral Hall. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah. He's going wider and slower. Okay. Like less points. 74 production though, that's pretty good. Okay, is Mohenjo-Daro fallen? I think he's falling because of the med packs. Right?
Yeah. He can heal on the farm, so I guess it will fall, but a horse in 2 that could also help to defend. It's not so easy.
Yeah, not easy at all.
There are a lot of farms where he can heal, so yeah, maybe not.
Oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 farms to heal. Yeah.
But actually, is the warrior standing on a horse, or why can Mohenjo build horses?
But I don't know. I guess so. It is a 2-2 base, but I don't know. It doesn't say. Maybe he got horses out of somewhere. Something.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, he's making 2 horses. He's making 2 horses.
I don't know why. The city center is probably
the city center.
Yeah. Because cities can only build horses if they have the resource improved.
Well, I do see Hungary did get his first horseman out from Debrecen, moving towards Mohenjo-Daro, trying to save that city center from going down. It will require quite a few hits to actually take down that city center, and I would imagine Potdefleur is going to want to make it lower and make it easier with the archers. Only 1 archer though, getting more horses out, and also getting a force settle towards his opponent. Mohenjo-Daro is a good city to keep for him.
Yeah, we will see a good fight here because Hungary and Russia are both settling in their directions, so
Yeah.
they will fight till the blood.
No Gran Colombian timing here. We do have him trying to go against Japan, and he does have a significant bonus against his just horses, but then Japan did manage to get samurais out, and these guys will clean up. We do have quite a few more of these units from Japan moving towards the front line, and it looks like they broke apart the Gran Colombian army. There are some units going towards the north of Nagano, which I don't actually believe they're gonna get anywhere. They're a bit too late on this. I guess right now Tokugawa is actually going to manage to get bigger, stronger, faster. We do have IssamDude on 34 science and 18 culture. Ptitpascal is 23 and 48, but that's just until he's going to get his Frinkuri Golden Age in the next one. Oh, look at him go. Yeah, he's not going anywhere, is he?
No, I don't think there is anything
anywhere.
happening. Usually, as soon as there are samurai standing, pushes over. It's just so strong the unit, and even the commandant maybe has to go back.
Oh, he's gonna step on him. He's gonna step on him.
He will try to first move, and if the commandant is gone,
the
horses are so weak.
We did have him saving the commandant general though. The only two horses remaining, that's a problem.
Pushes over.
Well, from the north, looks like he keeps on dealing pressure against Japan here. Not allowing him to sim, that's probably his mission. Looks like we also have Gabzou about to hit 100 production, with Neolaf also about to hit 100 production. I do see more culture on Neolaf though, rather than on Kublai Khan China. Let's actually wrap around and see what's going on, because this is a big empire. We got 2, 4, 6, 7 cities. Colosseum being built in Xanadu, actually being chopped in Xanadu in front of our eyes.
But Spain was also going for it, no?
Yeah. But they're opposing teams, right? It's 15 turns to get Colosseum in Seville. That's not gonna happen. He doesn't have Magnus.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah. No monumentality to move quickly.
Yeah. That will go to China.
Yeah, looks like Gabzou gridding this out. It is what it is.
Chopping it with Magnus, no chance.
He had an opportunity. He seized it. You know, that's what it is. And I do notice he built the pyramids.
I like it. Oh, wait, he will have such a good game. Colosseum and pyramids.
Colosseum and pyramids. Got these Lensois Marienses from Korla on the right side. Okay. To the north of the Caspian Sea, and still free sim. There's we don't really see him specializing in anything, but with Colosseum he can definitely deviate wherever he wants. I would imagine if he wants to push culture, he's gonna push culture. He is in a corner though, and he's gonna need to push culture against Russia, so I would imagine he's gonna think twice if he wants to do that or not. We do have him with a possibility later in the game to get the military out. Of course, could get there quite quickly. He's gonna have very, very good stats. Not extremely good size, but compared to everybody else, he's definitely gonna have a good amount. Let's actually see what's going on here. Russia did take over Mohenjo-Daro. Looks like the Hungarian horses couldn't get there in time. I think a horse died here from Russia. Kind of looks like one died. But anyway, we do have more horses getting built, and Hungary should be coming close to getting his Corsa replacement, the Black Army. I do see him getting camel training projects from the city of Pest, while we do see the same thing happening here in Astrakhan from Russia. Only one single encampment on each side. No, we got 2 encampments here for Hungary. Okay, more commercials. He did manage to plug the choke, but with only 1 scout from the north, and I do see Spain is coming in slowly with that horse. He did manage to put A Coruña in front of him, and Nazca here is going
for Nazca,
yeah, he's gonna get the horse treatment. Colosseum Hill still 12 turns to finish. We do have Neolaf with available chops, but I don't see him chopping, and I do see him going for his feudalism builders as quickly as possible. Did get 107 production. Raym also on 108 production. Man, oh man. Potdefleur is keeping, I should say, wait a second. Matthias Corvinus is keeping up with Raym with Potdefleur. I don't know why I'm mixing them up, but anyway, Raym is keeping up with Potdefleur quite nicely in the production screen. Not the faith though. Faith 83, faith over here for Russia is gonna give him so many good things. He chose audience chamber over warlord's throne. Huh.
Yeah, it makes kind of sense because you need your cities to grow as tundra, and also in the end, the holy site is, I don't want to say use this district, but it blocks a district slot. So you want to grow, then you can get up your commercials, your campuses, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's quite common to play holy site civs with that building.
Oh, we got Herb Dean in the house. Good evening, sir. Russian believes Michael. He did pick feed and lay. Big game. Thank you so much for answering. Yes, I said defender for sure. He's isolated. Tight or defender or bastard. He didn't pick either. And looking at his goal pattern, he's -4. He would have definitely loved a little bit of Tithe right about now, but he's not going to get the treatment. We do have him going for construction, and I guess he's going to open up also castles quite quickly after this. We do have him with civil service also coming around in 5 turns, or did he get it? Did he? No, right now he's in 2 turns. He just got a boost from Neolaf. And we're gonna get to see that military alliance started off, and I'm pretty sure Raym is gonna need to get to his coursers, to castles as quickly as possible. Get those generals going. Let's see what's going on here. Hungary still needs to get a project going. Russia still needs to get a project going. Zhang Heng is the next scientist. Looks like they actually picked up Euclid. Zhang. Oh, he just picked up Zhang Heng, and the next one is Aryabhata. Still no Hypatia. This is so weird. Still no Hypatia. And I do see Hungary did manage to pick Marco Polo, while Spain did get Ibfadlan for the extra trade routes. Okay, so they do have 2 and 1. 2 trade routes on the Sharks and 1 trade route on Leskar. This is a practice game, yes, and this is a good moment for them to actually try out strategies. I do want to point out and see how they work if they work in a competitive environment, rather than feeling the pressure of the competition, you know. Ooh, Althea has been taken over by Egypt to the southwest. We didn't really speak about Egypt that much, and I do notice he sent a few units to Ngazargamu. Wait, that's his ally, right? He's gonna try to help out Mongolia taking Ngazargamu.
Yes, he will try to help with the siege, yeah. Just put the horses there so the city is sieged and he can slam.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's a 33 defense.
I thought 3 galleys are better than 2, but okay.
You know what might have happened? Because this, you gotta take into account, we haven't seen in some time Gabzou here, right? We haven't seen him getting these boats out in some time. He might have actually needed to build another 2 ones because the first one died or something.
That could also be the case, yeah. Actually true.
Yeah, we need to go back and see what happened. Gabzou just found a relic here. I do notice he's on 38 science 54 culture. He did finish Colosseum, so he is getting those extra amenities in his empire. XanaDude getting to +6 happiness. Korakot also +3. Not bad, not bad.
But can you tell me where are the wonders on Egypt? I'm a little bit surprised.
There are no wonders. Only at Temenanki, that's it. Only at Temenanki. I'm actually a bit surprised he didn't go for Stonehenge somewhere.
Yeah.
Could he? Yeah,
I would have liked that.
Here.
Yeah, just
yeah,
go
he didn't have
Wonderland.
that.
Why not?
Yeah.
There was a stone tile in Swanet, so he could have built it, but
Yeah, he didn't.
I mean, he needs. He has the bonus for later wonders as well, but why not use it if you have the Pantheon?
With all of the other bonuses also.
Yeah.
And, yeah, the autocratic one and the early 15% from the card and so on. You get the wonders very quickly. Yes. Ooh, Gabzou actually started off on his first industrial zones. That's quick. He also finished one in Urumqi. Okay, getting his aqueducts in there so he can get more production. I guess he did build one. He built an aqueduct in XanaDude, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna need to wait to place for the population point. He's gonna need 10 pop there to place down an industrial zone. Wait. Okay, we got Fukuoka also with religion, Judaism, and I do notice that Gran Colombia has kept on pushing against his opponent and dwindled down his resources. Now it does seem like he did manage to take out one of the archers from the north, but couldn't take out any of the units. Did pillage the mine though on the north of Nagano. Now we might even see him. Yeah, he's going behind enemy lines over here, maybe even getting a builder. Yeah, what CS did Hungary pick? Hungary. Is Raym. Raym has a Kabul. Kabul is over here, and he did levy it. Kabul is to the north of Spain. Spain, I guess, is one of his opponents, but is he actually gonna? I guess he could. You know, he could easily get here, get Maritimes, and get there.
Yeah, he's fast there. And actually, you have to be aware of that. Yeah, if you play against Hungary, you always have to check what's going on in the states.
Yeah.
And if you know that Hungary has a city-state close by, you really have to check, because otherwise that can be a really bad surprise. Because the units have +1 movement and they hit for, I think, +3 or something. They are really strong.
Yep, they are. I do see Rome also getting on in front of Hungary here from the city of Antium. He finally expanding there. Yeah, it is. He is optimistic, but I think his optimism is based on them having a 3 versus 1 possibility here. If Spain actually starts to push a little bit from the north, and I think this was a tactical mistake. Don't get me wrong. So Spain did have a horse much earlier in A Coruña, right? He didn't want to spend more production to get through the choke and get Nazca at the same time, and unfortunately, because he doesn't have at least a horse here, he's gonna get stopped by Hungary whatever happens. He could have gotten a foot in the door, a foot in the north of Hungary here, but he didn't. Well, I guess we're going to need to see what is he gonna do to actually get that going. We do have to also take a look on here. I do have to say this is quite problematic for Japan. Sitting on 5 cities here is not good.
Where's that settler going?
He's gonna keep settling in front of Gran Colombia. Is he gonna kill Gran Colombia here? Is he just switching? Is he switching his whole mentality into like, oh, okay, my neighbor attacked me, now he's dead. He's just dead. He doesn't know it yet, but he's dead. Is this what's happening?
Could well be the case, yeah, but I wouldn't be so bold. I would always backsettle against those horsey guys.
Yeah, but you know, samurais, man.
Yeah, but I'm an old man and I don't want to lose cities, so I go to the other side.
Yeah, makes sense. I do have to say over here, Gabzou's timing on city count does look amazing. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 cities already with a Colosseum in between them. Getting another one in 11 city settler here. Ulaanbaatar is gonna start putting down theater squares, and of course having the extra charges on his builders allows him to chop everything in his empire and upgrade everything with a lot less builders than everybody else. Now we do have also Sweden to the south, or I should say Egypt, getting his extra science going. 53 and 56 looks good actually. I do have to say at this point in time it does seem like we do have bit of a difference when it comes to how to approach the game between the two teams, but stats wise, when you're looking at science and culture, it does seem like the Sharks do have this a little bit better. There is quite a bit of a problem here on Gran Colombia to get his stats up on IssamDude, because he didn't manage to get that golden age going. He did try his best to go against Japan, and this is, I guess, this was his only way, right? There was another way. Wait, there was another way. I do want to point this out because we're talking about this, and of course it's a training game. I've seen players get out of the lack of a golden age by just settling a lot of cities, a lot more cities than they usually would. So like go 12 cities, for example. He could have settled 12 cities here. I'm not saying it's the best thing to do though. Having Tokugawa next to you does give you a target.
I think you need to get up your stats if there is Tokugawa next to you, because he will have stats, and if he's coming with units of the next era and you can't counter it, then you can be in big trouble.
Yes, and I I was thinking about the last game we had with Catherine de Medici managing to get the win on Sunday. With this time around, of course, everybody knew about the possibility of it happening, and they did exactly what you're proposing, as in getting stats, trying to go for a later timing. Basically, that's what later stat means. You're trying to shift the timing from the early era, ancient classical, to maybe later on, something like Renaissance industrial. And the biggest issue there was what was going on the map, and unfortunately, that timing didn't actually work well in that case. If you would have gone exactly like Gran Colombia did here, like sit on 4 or 5 cities and been a lot more aggressive, that would have switched the whole dynamic of the game. So
yeah, actually true. Actually true.
So I want to put it in a bit of a mirror here. If Gran Colombia would have gone for 12 cities, I'm pretty sure Tokugawa would have been at least 8 to 10. And I'm pretty sure because of the trade route seeming bonuses, Tokugawa would have just been higher.
Yeah, but that's always kind of difficult, because the more cities you have, the more you have to invest in the beginning, because you have to put production into settlers and not onto commercials and markets, get your traders up, get your campuses up, your stats. So the issue is that with more cities, you scale better. On turn 80, 90, 100, you will always be better than someone with only 5, 6, 7 cities. But in between of that, the other guy has a timing on you, so you always have to think about what's the best in the current situation. And I would feel a little bit, I don't know, I think it's a little bit to Tokugawa, because you know that the guy will only settle, I don't know, 8 cities and go for stats and then come to you. That might be a thing. I think you should, in that situation, you should go for your Lanero timing, something like 7 cities, then go campus commercial. You don't need a general, that's quite good, of course. Maybe get some discounted complex, so you get up to course, and then you go with Lanero course into the guy and have fun.
Oh, no more Levy in Kabul. Big game
that's
also.
What I wanted to ask. He tied
no
Kabul.
Yep. Kabul is Neolaf actually. Ooh, he got it away from Raym. But wait, Raym didn't invest that much. He's keeping his envoys for something, and we don't know what. He only got 4 with that levy. That's it. So he might have just gotten that levy for free, like that city for free.
Can you check how much spare envoys someone has?
No, unfortunately I cannot. No, there's no way. Or there's no way.
Probably
also, Big Game was adding to the discussion we were having earlier if Gran Colombia could have had another chance here, and thank you so much for adding it. He's making a good point here. You need to, if you want to go against Japan, you need to kill a samurai. You really need to kill a samurai. There's no way. Right?
And you don't. Yes, and you don't do it with horses, and you don't do it with knights. So you have to be fast before you get samurai, or you have to have stronger units.
Yes.
But I think, now he's going back because he realizes, with samurai there's just nothing you can do.
Well, he kind of ran out of units in the meantime also, because he was still doing it, he was still moving units there. But there's no more pressure here. We did have also Big Game saying that they broke the switch, so you need to be the samurai. Yes. This is why you don't go full upgrade. Still men at arms. He was pointing out about that northern levy over here, because he got delevied. That unfortunately beefed up the cost for Kabul a bit too high. And now he's not going to benefit from it. Raym, we do have him getting a semicircle of defense towards the southwest. I do see him with God of War and Plunder as a Pantheon. He's getting the extra merchant points and the extra, general points. I do notice Rome did manage to put Arretium in his face from the east side, and of course Hungary is gonna get to open up another front line here on the east. Now we do have him putting down more commercials, and still doesn't. Whoa! That's a lot of green. Now that's a lot of green.
And you Yes, he just tied the red city state, so he probably has not enough envoys to also tie Nazca. And there are a lot of swordsmen coming.
No, he put 5 envoys in there, like 4 envoys plus the free one from the levy. Woo, baby! I mean, many times when? No, he's going castles. Why?
Probably to grief Russia with his CU.
Yeah,
And Russia is on
Russia is
mathematics.
fine.
That's not the way to curse us.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
he has
that's
a lot
true.
of
That's
horses
true.
out.
We'll see.
Maybe
We
he goes
will
for
see.
some more.
Yeah. He gets for the next is Egypt settling the sea to trade with Kublai. Basically, he helped Kublai to get Engazargamu, and they're gonna trade through Engazargamu, from what I do notice. We're probably gonna see Reina being plugged in there. That's a bit unfortunate because they could have had both right on the coast. Egypt over here could have had a city on the west side. Egypt,
Yeah,
I do notice 65 cents, 73 cultures, still on 246 cities, 7 cities without that. That's it. Bit surprising that he's not expanding.
You're completely right, Michael. I think what Egypt should do is just make one settler and go to that coast as well. Yeah, just
here.
have a trading setup. Yeah, exactly. Set there, and then you put Reina there, and you just have Giga traders.
Yep. Production capabilities here do look very good on Gabzou. 176 production, while I do notice social justice is 159 on Rome. We do have Potdefleur with 146, but again, so much faith. 122 faith attempt there for Russia. This is gonna help him be quite productive in the next part of the game. Grandmaster Chapel coming up in 3 turns. Oh, look at the
he's
units.
Also going to grief Egypt. Yeah, that's important. Yeah, he needs to attack 2 people.
That's the way. Yeah. He did get a general. We got Borica showing up on the west side there. I do notice Hannibal Barca coming up from Miskolc. And on the east side, wait, did Hungary just pick up 2 generals? Yeah, I do see 2 generals. One west, one east.
And Rome has none.
Yeah. Wait, he could even send a general to the units of Nazca. Oh my god, he should do that actually. He should send this general from Miskolc to the city of Nazca.
Yeah, that's really strong, because then the units actually have +8 and +2 movement.
Yes.
I mean, imagine swordsman with 4 movement. It's
yes.
like a horseman. It's so dumb.
Yes, and you can get the left promotion and get more. More.
Wait, yes. He has oligarchy legacy. Wow.
Yeah. Foreign ministry, oligarchy legacy, easy peasy. That's a +2, +11, right? +11 on him.
Yeah, the guy was really out for blood. 54 swordsmen. That's stronger than a knight. Not bad.
Where is Philip II? So he's getting stirrups next turn. He does have his chariots.
Michael, check the north. He re-levied Kabul.
Oh, he. Oh my god.
That can be a disaster now.
Oh my god, that is a problem. That is a big problem. Oh my god, Chad, what is going on?
And he's going
Big game, what is going on here?
Another envoy tech. Not an envoy tech. Civic. That can now really hurt.
Okay, well, I kind of find it extremely unlikely they're gonna delevy 2 city-states. So...
Yeah, someone else has to do it.
Yeah, he can actually kill Spain here, Big Game is mentioning. Okay. Let me actually put the things over here, and we're gonna have a quick pause for 2 minutes while we let them get to choose. Okay, be right back, 2 minutes. Meta arms into crossbow printing and you levy bonk everyone. City states often make archers and warriors. Yeah, they do. And to be honest, well, I guess they will need quite a bit of gold for them to get these levies to bonk against their opponents, upgrade that, and keep on levying. We do have them with a lot of damage. And there we go. The session has just finished.
Yeah, and the Gazagamu is already making a catapult for the next round.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah, one-shotting horses over there. Spain is not looking good here.
No, Spain is in giga trouble.
Oh, I gotta mention, he does have an army of builders, which I'm pretty sure is gonna be used to try to chop some stuff, maybe some walls or maybe some more units. I would imagine units should be a priority here. Now, I think the question is, do they have enough gold? They do have Neolaf here with 114 gold at 10. He's in a Hungary golden age and he's on 92 science with 34 culture.
Yeah,
Looking pretty strong.
He has 0 units. The
Yes.
cities will just fall.
I should say the heavy chair. He doesn't know about this north. Oh, pause. Okay, we gotta pause. Okay. Looks like we gotta pause for 10 minutes. Okay. Herb Dean. Yeeks, this is over. There it goes. No. Oh, no. Yeah. I guess we'll see. We'll see if Spain is gonna manage to defend this. I doubt it though. Like these Hungarian troops are very, very quick. They're gonna last move to Zaragoza and they're gonna start bonking next turn. He's gonna need to get at least one knight to beef up the garrison defense strength, but even that's not gonna be enough to help out Zaragoza stay alive. Or Seville for that matter. Seville.
If Seville is dead, that's so much value that you lose. I mean, Zaragoza is not nice if you lose it, but it's basically a city that you founded a turn ago. So it's not that bad. I mean, it's like basically losing a settler. But Seville would hurt.
I don't think he's gonna get to Toledo. Or at least not quickly. I would imagine Coruña
will
is
be
gonna
nice.
be... Yeah, exactly.
I think he should just give away his iron so he can pre-build the heavy chariots and then get the iron back, upgrade, and do the same for the next heavy chariots. Because he needs knights, otherwise you don't defend against swordsmen with oligarchy and levy by Hungary.
Yeah, I do see the units of Russia are way too late to actually kill off Kumasi, and unfortunately because they cannot kill off Kumasi, they're not gonna slow down Koco here, getting a beast of a Hungary golden age and a lot of gold culture. Look at him, 90 and 60 going on this second golden age. We do have Russia upgrading his coursers, but they're just not strong enough to deal with the Egyptian ones. Not strong enough, and he even has a general and still not strong enough. That's unfortunate. East side looks like he's bonking with Hungary. Hungary still didn't send that general, unfortunately, towards the north. I do see black armies are going there, and this is actually... Wait a second, the black army, I think, gets bonus from the units around it, right? Is it +1 or +2?
Exactly, I think it's +2 for every levied unit adjacent.
Okay, so basically you get like a +8 possible unit, +10 possible unit. Yeah. Good. I can't
Actually, I don't
open
know
the
if it's adjacent on you or adjacent on the tile you are attacking. I don't know, but yeah, usually I would say you have +4 on average or something.
The black army is kind of useless. I think the bonus of the black army is kind of useless. I don't think the black army itself is that bad though. It does have extra strength over a courser, if I remember correctly, right? It's a 5 horse cost unit, KW. Yeah.
But I mean, if someone says it's a useless unit, I can tell you, you should defend against Hungary once in your lifetime. It's not fun. It's really not fun.
No, I'm pretty sure pig game is okay. Let's not trigger pig gaming over here.
No,
okay, it's more about like everybody, right? If you want to see the Hungarian power, just have it once against you and getting grief.
And don't forget the Black Army is upgraded to hussars and are really deadly.
Yes, those are deadly. Pig game agrees. Pig game agrees. Yes. Pick Russia, go full war makes perfect sense these days. Beasley, good evening, sir. And yeah, well, Russia over here did manage to get good empire going. We do have them with a bit of a trouble, and I didn't want to mention this, I guess, before we're going into the actual game. Right now, we do have Gabzou getting way ahead, and then Raym is managing to push into the defenses of Spain like Gran Colombia couldn't push into the defenses of Tokugawa. Tokugawa, yes, hurt, but still alive and kicking. Actually, I wish we do have him with good enough points here, 77-38, while IssamDude is still 51-22. More cities are getting settled. He's getting more bonus points. He's getting what he needs to be doing here. Not to mention, of course, every one of those points of production will matter here. He's almost double the amount of production IssamDude right now. He definitely came out on top of this war. We do have also Special here with 74-43 that I think he's also in trouble. First of all, well, he still is building his infrastructure. He has Hungary from the west side to deal with, and I would imagine Black Armies could easily be upgraded here if Raym actually wants to punish some more. Yerevan in the south. Geneva over here. Who's Geneva? Geneva is social justice. That's Rome. That's Rome. Okay. And Yerevan? There's nobody. Okay. Rome is gonna get quite a bit of production though. 160 already, and getting to prioritize his industrial zones instead of getting his science up at the beginning. That's why he's actually so low. Okay, freeing with Golden Age this time around.
That's actually true, but at some point they have to start winning one front. Because otherwise be pressured on a lot of fronts, and that's usually not good. You have to get some kind of counter attack going. Okay.
We got the game started up again. We do need to see what's gonna happen here. This is where the thing is. The choice between going to Seville and Zaragoza might be actually the choice saving or not saving Spain.
The question is, does he have vision over the cities? Was there a scout in?
Yeah, there was.
He knows about Seville. Oh no.
Yeah, but I don't think he can take Seville. So, okay, he can.
I mean,
he can
in
get 2
2
units
turns
there.
in 2 turns he could slap Zaragoza.
Yes.
Because he can get 2 swordsmen there. That's the easy.
Yes.
Safe kill, but if you can get more, you want to have more, of course. Yeah, but okay, a knight is getting out, so maybe.
This is what I was hinting
that's
at.
important, yeah.
Yeah, extra defense. If he would go to Seville, that would just give an extra turn for Spain to get another knight out. And with 3 knights, I don't think Hungary can push anymore in the north anywhere.
Yeah.
So he needs to see Zaragoza and just erase all of these. Like, just keep hitting with the swordsman against Zaragoza. And I think he's gonna just chop walls here. Spain might just chop walls.
He might, yeah. But even then, you just go with your levied units to the land, pillage some tiles, kill some units, and just force the other one to build units instead of simming, and that's already enough.
We do have him
upgrading men at arms, so what is this?
Yeah, probably. This is there's no way for him. There's no other
he's
reason
waiting
for
men
him.
at arms. Yeah, he's waiting for men at arms.
Yep.
Poor Neolaf.
Yeah, he's gonna get bullet hard. Koco here did jump up to 110 science a turn in a free inquiry, and that's more than double the amount of science that Peter is making, and definitely has a good enough how to say good enough economy and a good production. But I do notice he might not be seeing what we're seeing. The Russian troops have started moving towards the west side. Great General Burika is also over there directing the troops. We do have more traders coming around here from Egypt, and he only has a single warrior towards the southwest of Memphis now, with 1 courser deployed to Memphis. Oh, he spotted the first courser.
Now he sees the issue, and immediately upgrade to Cursor in Ayutthaya.
Yeah, but Ayutthaya, I mean, I don't know. I don't think these courses are going to Ayutthaya. I was thinking more he's gonna hit Swinet or something. Like he could.
Yeah, probably. You should make units, otherwise that can hurt. Because that's always the issue on Egypt. You tend to make a lot of farms, which is good because you have a lot of production there and food, you grow your cities, but when the cursors come, they can heal, and then it's difficult to kill them.
Yes. Oh, look at this cursor. This is a beautiful target right here. He needs to take that out next turn.
Oh no, oh.
Yeah,
That can be bad.
He got out of the forest, man. He got out of the... he was totally fine in the forest. The second he got out of the forest on a flat tile, not fine anymore. Yeah, he's sending only 2 coursers to the west. Okay. Then it's Omega Pain Gaming. If he takes one city, they turn into men at arms. Yeah. If he manages, okay, there we go. He chopped the walls. No, Zaragoza was going down, right? There was no way Hungary wouldn't have gotten that city, even with a knight inside of it. He would have just suicided his swordsman into it. Now we do have the black armies also starting to come around from the south. They do have 61 attack strength against these units. Pretty good at this point. Even against the knights.
61 is basically cavalry.
Yeah.
Cavalry is 62.
Well, base
Imagine
cavalry.
you upgrade your horse.
Finally! Hungary sending Shunsu to the north.
Hello.
He heard the calls of war over here going against Spain. And Hungary is not only going to have men-at-arms next turn, but he's also going to have a general for those men-at-arms. I don't want to be in Spain's... yes, I don't want to be in Spain's place right now. He's going to get bullied so hard, he's not going to know where to plug his defense. And that's their top simmer right now. Right, that's their top simmer. That's Philip II with 109 science and 36 culture, getting bullied so hard by Matthias Corvinus.
Yeah, and you see, they are coming.
They are joining.
A lot of them are coming.
61 men-at-arms strength. Let's see the knight damage. Yeah, they're going through knights like butter. Yeah, this is not even with a general. Imagine when he's gonna get a general. Like, these knights are not gonna know what hit them. Oh wait, even with the swordsman? What?
Yeah, even the
swordsman that's so big. Yeah, that is big. That is big.
I mean, there is a reason why when I play teamers with battery, we kind of always pick or ban Hungary, because you don't want to see that. It's always the threat that something like this is happening, and then your game is down.
I think Big Game is right. Stop showing him. Then they're gonna nerf Hungary again. Yeah, I gotta say, this is not usually what's happening. I gotta tell the truth where the truth is, right? This is not usually what Hungary can do. Not on all maps, and it depends a lot on how the teams actually approach the Hungarian play. Usually the teams tend to kill off the city-states right next to them when Hungary is in the game. They do also tend to keep the envoys. They don't choose anything if they know they're in danger. They always have envoys ready to counter.
Yeah, and don't forget, sometimes you just get spawns where you don't have a lot of rivers or good rivers, and then your bonus is kind of not existent. Yeah, you're playing a 0 bonus SimCiv, and then you only have the levy play, and then Hungary is not as good as here, of course.
And this opening 4 tiles in Buddha to get all of the production extra, that's massive. That is so massive.
Good. And don't forget, he got the envoy hut. That's also, of course, quite nice with Hungary.
Yeah, and look at that, he's even pushing into Rome. They're actually stretching the limits of their opponent's resources here. A good thing Neolaf is making 113 gold, but wait, he's the one getting attacked here. Somebody will need to get that gold going. We got Rome also with a 80 gold a turn, but now he's getting pushed also. He needs to upgrade armies. Uh-oh. Oh, that knight looks dead. I'm not gonna lie, that knight kind of looks dead.
Yeah, should be dead next turn, because he can also slap with a other swordsman on Zaragoza.
Yeah, moves one south and bam, bam, bam. Triple. The triple slammy. Exactly, there we go. There we go. Oh, beautiful. and slammed the heavy chariot and got one of these next to 7. This is just... Ooh, let's see, the black army is getting in there. Black army again, knight. Even this...
also sees the man-at-arms.
Light, yeah. I mean, 1 minute. Wait, what's the damage on the counter? What's Spain damage? You know, it's one thing. The man-at-arms are definitely strong, but what's Neolaf view of this? Oh my.
Yeah. You can't push into this. It's similar.
Wait, this is without a general.
Yeah.
Oh my god. 71 defense strength. Knight. I think the knight is just gonna say nighty-night.
And he can even put the general on the reef, where it can't get pushed back, but still affects all the Hungarian units.
Yeah.
That's a really smart play.
Yeah, even the ones coming from Nazca, right? They're getting the extra movement.
Yes. And then they have 4 movement. They can get to 1 turn.
Yeah. Yeah, this is A Coruña doesn't seem like it's gonna be there anymore. And no walls. Like how is he not getting walls? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, right? It really doesn't matter. The walls really don't matter in this case. It's irrelevant to get the walls. Oh well, let's see the other side. We do have Russia also gonna get a little bit bullied by some Hungarian troops. The Hungarian troops did not manage to kill off that legion, and I do notice they're just looking what's going on there with the Corsair upgrade here in Rome. Hannibal Barca, oh wait, he got 3 generals? No, he sent the one to the south of Miskolc to the north. Egyptian attack, looks like everybody is going to Ayutthaya. It's going to be a party over here between Russia and Egypt in the city of Ayutthaya. We're going to get the walls up, and whoever's going to be the biggest party animal at this party is going to keep that city. Let's see who's gonna be the one who's gonna dance the most, drink the most over here in the Ayutthaya city.
I mean, maybe they want to liberate Ayu. That also would make sense.
Yeah.
And probably they can, because they can heal on the farms.
Amice 1672, good evening sir and welcome. What is your favorite Civ in this game? Asking me on YouTube over there. In this game, I would say actually either Spain or Rome. Those are my 2 favorites. Spain or Rome. Is that a safety settler of Spain already going to Russia? Whoa, is that? Whoa, no, he actually this one is not gonna get it anywhere. He wants to settle another city. He has dreams of a bigger empire, but I think Hungary is gonna teach him otherwise. Look, another knight is gonna die here. Yeah, he can't keep that. Like he can't keep them alive. These swordsmen are tearing them apart. Unfortunately, and that's what 4King9 was pointing out, if you have no units, that means you didn't build a defensive line. If you didn't build a defensive line, your units don't have fortify bonus on them. That's another extra +4 that you get. And you're letting your units be hit by 3 units possible or 4 units possible, because there's no wall. There's nothing stopping your opponent from wrapping around your units and hitting them from all sides. Of course, in this case, with the fire strength of the men-at-arms, I'm not even sure it mattered if there were only 2 units to attack into or not. And he didn't put the general. He still didn't put the general. What is this? Come on, man. You gotta put that general in. He's not even doing units. Yeah, he's not even doing units. It is what it is. Neolaf over here is...
Let's see, Colombia is sending units to raise Kabul, but I think that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. With the crossbows over there, just got upgraded. It's fine. He's gonna kill off any Gran Colombian unit.
That's not enough.
Yeah. We do have also the Japanese army pushing back Gran Colombia, and this is the wall I'm talking about. You see how he's keeping his units in a line? Yeah. He's not letting these Gran Colombian units get the better of him. Ptitpascal also getting his science up. We do have a big difference in the science screen. 4 members of DSharks have more than 100 science, 110 science, while 2 members of Leskar have less than 70. That is a problem. That is a problem, and I'm pretty sure it's kind of ringing in their head right now. That is a problem. It looks like Potdefleur is trying to make headway into Egyptian territory. He's not gonna take Ayutthaya. I don't think we need to actually make any kind of worry about Ayutthaya. That city kind of looks, it's fine. He's fine. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah, it gets walls next turn, city is fine.
Yeah. Who did manage to get Hypatia earlier? Because we didn't check the beginning. Wait, was that Hypatia? Yeah. Gran Colombia got Hypatia. Whoa! Gran Colombia showing up big for his team over there getting Hypatia. Not that it matters anymore, but you know, he got Hypatia. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Another night? No, oh my god, that's the city. That's gonna be the city, or that's gonna be the night?
I told you the city might be in danger even after night upgrades.
Yeah, yeah. That's true.
Yeah, it's so much gold what they have. 140 per pillage.
Then he has another 2, 3. He pillaged this one. Yeah, he pillaged 1, 2.
Yeah.
Okay, city of Akurina taking hits here. I'm pretty sure that city is going to go down before the ancient walls go up. And we do have the black armies getting right behind it. And as you can see, he's going to hit it 3 times next turn. That's more than enough for the city center to handle. We do have also a few Hungarian archers showing up, and of course with the general he's going to get those extra +5 and the extra movement. Now we do have these meta times with 4 movement speed. 4! Whoa! Let's see. Russia trying to do something against Ayutthaya gonna get walls next time. He is down to 3 coursers, 4 coursers if you take into account the one in Zargamu. Doesn't seem like he's going anywhere. We do have Gabzou, by the way, with a very good balanced approach between his science and culture acquirement. He's 136 science with 125 culture. He is in a pen, brush, and voice golden age. Wow, so wait, everybody's struggling in the game to get 130 science with free inquiry, and he's getting more, and he has double the amount of culture that everybody has, and more gold per turn because, you know, pen, brush, and voice. Wow. I think Gabzou here is quite thick in this game. Very thick.
Yeah,
very
you're right. And I mean, he also has Colosseum, so he's probably +5 in every city. Which also helps, of course.
And that's a GG right there. Yeah, that's a GG right there. Seems like stream is telling me to turn you up a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna need to hear back the stream and see how much. I did turn you up a little bit on Discord, so let me turn you up more. Put it to 200%. There we go. I've done it. I've done it. Well, in before chat is gonna tell me he's too loud. It is,
yeah, for someone you're too loud, for others you're not loud enough, so
yeah. You're better off not having. Okay, Russia is using a -25 and no stats. That is a problem. Yes, he could have had something, he could have done something, but he didn't. I still believe if he would have went against Hungary there, the game would have been totally different.
Yeah, I think what Russia did was actually the right choice, because if you look at map positioning, he has no one to trade. So it doesn't make any sense to go for commercials, because where do you want to send your traders? To your Moksha city? That you don't get anything from that.
Yeah.
So what you usually do in such a situation, you go for stats, you go for your theaters, for your campuses, and then get to your UU, and then you grief someone with the Russian UU, because the Cossacks are also really strong. And then you have game impact. You are not going for culture victory because there are 2 opponents next to you, so you just go for attacking 2. And if you rel 2, then you already have done your job. It's fine. So then others like Kublai can freeze him and win in the end. I think the play from Russia was fine. But I mean, of course, if one teammate misses first goal, that's not good. And if your carry is getting griefed by Hungary, that's also not good.
Yeah.
So it
thought,
was just unlucky.
I gotta say, they thought they are in the room with Hungary, but Hungary was in the room with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually true.
Yeah. They thought they had him good at the beginning, right? They thought, oh my god, 3 versus 1, this is gonna be easy, boys. No need to warm up or anything. Just go against him. And then, yeah, you hit that wall of steel in the chest, you know? You thumb that chest and it's like ding. Yeah, a bit of a problem.
Yeah, I mean, when I started playing multiplayer, that was also my first instinct to have one guy alone and he can 3v1. That's usually good for the three guys, no?
Yeah.
Because they can easily kill him. But in fact, it's not so easy, because no one can fully commit on, let's say, chopping horses and going to the guy, because then you maybe kill one, but you
You get to
probably
URL
won't kill him
3.
because yes, because he will escape with a levy play or something. Especially Hungary can easily escape via levy play.
Yeah.
And then URL player and Hungary on one city, but then you lose the game on the other front. So it's always tricky. If there is one guy who can URL 3, I think that usually favors the 1 versus 3 guy and not the 3 versus 1 guys.
Yeah. Oh, IssamDude, good evening, sir. Guys, be easy on me. Was stressed because it's the first time I'm being casted. I'm not. Wait a second. Oh yeah, we totally understand, man. It's a training game, but that was quite a problem. Like missing that golden for like 3 points of production. That was incredible. That was unfortunate.
That was so unlucky.
Yeah, that was unlucky.
I mean,
yeah. It's lakes.
The builder was, it can happen on lakes. It can easily happen, and if your builder is 1 turn earlier, then you can chop everything and it's fine, and you have a decent game.
Yeah,
but, it's not so easy. I can tell you, I also missed Golden Ages a lot of time. It's quite easy.
Me too. Yeah, it happens. I do want to thank you for joining us. I'm gonna want to jump in a little bit. I don't know if you have access to the 4v4 dash DS1 CivFR.com channel.
No, actually not. And I also don't speak French, so I
me neither. But it's important for the viewers. There are quite a few French viewers that are watching.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much for joining us, and anytime you want to pop in, just let me know and poof, we're gonna get this going. Thank you for giving us your insights about what's going on and how do you see this going.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me here, and I hope the viewers had a nice entertaining game, and I wish you good luck in the post game.
Okay, have a great evening, sir.
Bye.
Bonsoir.
Mieux en termes de sim. Donc,
ouais, je pense que Gabzou, il... que à partir de GDR, ça veut dire.
Ouais. Bonsoir, Michael.
Bonsoir. So let me ask the question. Let me address the elephant in the room. You thought you don't remap because you got a 3 versus 1. You were in the room with Hungary. Hungary was in between you. And then you got to find out that Hungary was actually in the room with you.
We remapped the first one, Michael.
They cannot remap. It was.
They couldn't remap. Oh no! Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. But still, we
would never have remapped anyway because I had
exactly right. You were like, oh, I mean, Hungary between us. We're gonna take this guy down, and then Hungary was just like, let me live with this city state. Let me live with that.
No. At the remap, we don't see each other.
You don't see each other. You don't know. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Spain had so much good spawn.
Yeah, that tempo was insane over there with the 2-3 deer tile.
Yeah, they threw it in the bin, because bad night. Yeah.
We didn't have money. We had a big problem.
We couldn't trade because of NASCAR, and
the plan was they would take NASCAR and we trade on the sea, but it never happened. So
okay. Honestly, I was expecting you to put a Coruña on the seas in the Adriatic Sea, on the southeast. So you take control of the choke, but you never did that. You put it defensive.
And also, he could have made two galleys, and it helps him kill NASCAR.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, there was for the longest time Hungary not even caring about that north choke. If you would have used your horses to push a little bit the scout, you would have just gotten to win the choke, basically.
Yeah, but I choked. I choked the choke.
You choked the choke. It happens.
And
next time.
did three horses on 35. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Never saw that. Usually, he states don't make horses.
Ah là là. Ouf.
I was thinking, if you're talking about Mohenjo-Daro, I was thinking you were gonna take that city much earlier and go against Hungary. I was actually debating if it would have been good for Russia to go way earlier, like way earlier. You had so many chops that you could just get 12 horses out and send them all to Hungary. You didn't have a general though. That was a problem.
We didn't have so much horses.
Yeah, we had no
strategies.
because
and,
you saw the...
in Colombia went horses
you
too.
don't
So...
horses enough.
He missed the golden
early
age,
enough.
and he took all the horses for...
Oh, rip. I gotta say on the golden age, man, he was missing like, what, 3 points of production to get that +3 campus. He just needed the builder. 1 turn. Maybe you could have invested a little bit in the future of Simon Bolivar.
We discussed it, we said you want a builder, but it was too late by the time.
Yeah, it was last turn probably. Like, yeah, 1 turn off. Unfortunate. Yeah. It happens. Sometimes it happens. Lakes map.
Yeah, so I mean, he did good afterwards. He went to Ural, Japanese rain.
No.
But Tokugawa,
I'm pretty sure Ptitpascal was not happy.
Yeah,
Very not happy.
Really, but maybe to give me enough tempo.
Yeah.
I'm not that viral in the end.
Yep.
And Toku is broken, so that's fine.
It was a bit of a surprise on your part to pick Egypt and Tokugawa in the same team.
Yeah.
Well, we see
Yeah,
Toku
but
is
in the end,
very strong, and Egypt in this map is very strong too.
Mhm.
It's okay, I think.
Yeah.
now the thing is, Japan don't go external, but it's only
we
one
see?
trade
Yeah, but Cleo can go external on Toku. it's
cancelled. It's still fine, I guess.
Yes, it's okay. It's Egypt go extern solo.
And Egypt with Kimazi is kind of broken as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. Egypt Kumasi was amazing.
Yeah, of course.
Well, thank you so much for letting me watch. Much appreciated, sirs.
Yeah, thank you for the
No
cast.
problem.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Have a great evening.
Middle is the goat.
There we go. We heard from both teams over here about their balances and their vision of about the game throughout the game. Now, I do want to mention, I do want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. And you've seen a game going on between Lescar and looking for DShark. They are training for the Potdefleur, and as you've seen, we do have different bans this week for the Potdefleur. The CWC games, from what I've seen, they're mostly scheduled on Saturday and Sunday, so we're probably gonna have them seen on Saturday and Sunday. Gonna update the website soon. We're probably gonna have all of the web pages either later on tonight or of course tomorrow in the morning as soon as I wake up. Well, my morning is probably your morning because I wake up like 12, 1, 2 maybe. Yeah. It is what it is. Different time zone, different timetable. I do want to also thank you for joining us, for the subscriptions, for the follows, and of course for the support of the channel. Much appreciated, sirs. It does help me put the food on the table. We do have also the donations open up on my PayPal if you want to send how to say actually get the prize pool bigger for the CWC. We did manage to raise $250 right now, and I'm pretty sure and I hope we're gonna raise some more. We do have 500 base, so we're getting this to 750. Can we get to 1,000? That is the question. And we do have what, at least 8 more weeks to go to finish the CWC, hoping we'll get there, and of course give the players a sensible amount of prizes. Thank you so much for joining us. You can take a look at my schedule on my Discord. Use exclamation mark Discord on my Twitch, or take a look at the video description down below. It takes me a few hours, and it takes YouTube actually a few hours to process my videos into VODs. So you can have them with all of the chapters, and of course the I would say that details of the players, the details of the game being over there added. Thank you so much. Let's see each other next time. I'm gonna make an announcement soon on my Discord to let you know when it's gonna be the next stream, and hoping we're gonna see each other in the next one. Bye bye.